Oh, you're so sweet, I swear. Te mando un besito.
All right, we're on.
Let's go.
Disco Acid Cult TV. What are you up to?
Nothing much, just work shit today. How about you?
Yeah, nothing much either. It was an eventful Monday.
Yeah.
I feel like I kept thinking it was Sunday. It's
Dude, I think it's the fucking time change for all the California viewers out there, dude. This time change, I like it getting dark outside earlier, but I forgot how hard it is to adjust right at the start.
yeah, I didn't even realize it happened until, like, honestly, a few hours ago.
No, dude, me too. I like the day I woke up, I woke up and I thought I woke up late, and then I checked my phone. It was like fucking 6:30. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so isn't it like technically we got an extra tonight's like the extra hour of sleep or last night or whatever?
It was yeah, last night or maybe the night before last night. We get an extra hour, which I think is cool. But now it gets dark outside at like 4:30. Like the sun goes down then.
Yeah, which I do like, but it does
Yeah.
I do get that feeling that people get where it just feels like the day is over sooner, or they get tired sooner, when really it's only like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, like as soon as you get off of work, like the day's already pretty much done. Do you believe in that? I know a lot of people talk about like that seasonal depression shit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I used to not believe in it, but I think scientifically it makes sense. Like, your vitamin D from the sun helps prevent depression. So when you're not getting, as soon as you get off work, bro, you're not gonna get any sunshine. So naturally you're gonna feel worse.
Yeah, and there's even like suicides are way higher up in like Portland and Seattle, and it's because the gloomy weather all the time.
I bet, yeah, I bet it's correlated with like holiday time too. I know for people that are like doomed out, the holidays are like tough times.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I always I kind of have it like the opposite because I've always liked the winter weather way better.
Yeah, me
And
too. I've always thought winter was the sixth season.
yeah, and all the good stuff back when I like was doing more and like had an actual social life, all the good stuff would always happen to me like in the winter time, it seemed like.
Yeah, dude, it's a very cheerful time.
Yeah, I always thought that was like law of attraction. I was just in a better mood because I liked the weather, so then good stuff would happen.
Oh shit, you believe in that kind of thing, law of attraction?
Uh, to a degree, like obviously not to the point of like when there was that Netflix documentary called The Secret, and it was like,
Oh yeah.
what do all the rich people in the world have in common? They believe in they attract the success to them. So like, you can't actually just wake up and imagine you're a millionaire and shit works out. But I'm sure there's something to just kind of like generally being positive about shit. But
Yeah, I guess
it
that's a
also
good
depends. There are
perspective.
plenty of like positive homeless people.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's true. I think some people probably take it too far, but yeah, assuming that good things will happen to you is definitely not a bad frame of mind to be in.
Yeah. It just depends, but yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, I could see a little bit of it being true.
Yeah, you can't be delusional. You got to be in reality. But yeah,
All right, I'm gonna go straight into Dragon Ball GT
hell yeah,
episodes 10 and 11.
let's go.
So, episode 10 might actually be the biggest waste of time episode so far, I think.
What? I thought 10 was a huge improvement over fucking 8 and 9.
Dude, 10 it was at least funny. Okay, so in episode 10, we're back to dealing with the Lord Lude, this whole angle with the cult of Lude or whatever.
And the worm world.
Yeah, we basically just see the cult has captured some people, they turn them into dolls, they feed it to Lord Lude again.
Mhm,
So back with the giant worm creatures, Goku finally starts beating the worms. Goku, Trunks, and Pan defeat the worms,
mhm.
and the Para brothers reveal themselves and they demand the Dragon Ball back because they're still trying to get the Dragon Ball from Goku, Trunks, and Pan. So they challenge them to a fight, but they pull out these boom boxes that look like sand armor. It just looks like they took off armor, and they also make music. I just called them boom boxes.
Yeah, it was the armor that they were wearing. They take it off.
And this armor starts playing this music, and they start dancing. It kind of reminded me of like the Ginyu Force.
Yeah.
They start dancing, and then we find out they have this power that makes people dance uncontrollably. So Trunks, Goku, and Pan start dancing like against their will. And this is the waste of time part. This is like half the episode is them dancing.
That shit was awesome. I think this is our first first disagreement on the channel
This
over the
scene
Power
goes
Power
on for so
Brothers.
long. It's I don't know, I don't mean, like, waste of time, like, I had a bad time watching it, I just mean literally half the episode was just them dancing, like, it was just
can see it does take up a lot of screen time. I think the Power Brothers are fucking sick though. They take off their armor and they fucking get down, bro.
they should technically be unbeatable, like, if
Yeah.
so what happens is the while this is going on, they're beating up Goku, Trunks, and Pan while they're dancing, and then the worms come back out, and the worms start dancing, which for some reason shuts off the boomboxes.
Well, I might have like lapsed out for that part. I don't really remember what happened to the worms.
Yeah, so while everyone's dancing, the worms all show back up and they start dancing too. And just
Mhm.
while they're dancing, the boomboxes die.
Oh, like they ran out of energy or something?
I don't know if it was that. I don't know if because the Para brothers got scared even though the worms were dancing. So I don't know, maybe they get scared and they lose focus and the music
Oh,
stops.
possibly, yeah. I don't remember what it said, damn.
But if it wasn't for the worms, yeah, these guys should technically be unbeatable. Like they could just make
Unbeatable.
anybody dance uncontrollably and then just fuck them up.
Yeah, dude, goated.
So yeah, the worms kind of foil the whole plan. Goku, Trunks, and Pan, they stop dancing because there's no more music. And they beat up the Para brothers. And then we see for the second time already in 10 episodes, as soon as Pan separates from the crew, she gets into trouble because she's a girl. And as soon as girls are without men next to them, they get into
Base.
trouble. So really what happens is Pan and Giru go onto the Para brothers ship because they're looking for the Dragon Ball that they stole.
Yeah,
And while they're in there, they accidentally engage the autopilot. So the ship closes up and launches to their home planet of Planet Lude with only Pan and Giru.
yeah,
So now Trunks and Goku are stuck on this worm planet while Pan and Giru are en route to Planet Lude. And the episode ends, cliffhanger. Then episode 11, Goku and Trunks have the Para brothers tied up and they get them to admit that the ship is probably going back to Planet Lude.
yup,
So Pan and Giru arrive on Planet Lude, and Giru detects the Dragon Ball that they had stolen from them. So Pan starts going for the Dragon Ball, but Giru says no. There's danger up ahead. Don't proceed. So Pan even splits up from Giru, and she discovers the cult, this cult of Lord Lude.
Lord Lude.
Goku and Trunks arrive on Planet Lude, and Giru finds them and tells them Pan's probably in danger. Then we go back to Pan. Pan was discovered by some of the guards at this cult. They're like in a cave, basically.
Yeah,
So Pan starts beating up the guards. She confronts Cardinal Muchi Muchi, and Muchi Muchi tells Pan about the whole thing. This is kind of the first bit we get about they have this Lord Lude. They want to revive him with the Dragon Balls. Right now, he's just like a statue. So I'm
mhm.
assuming by revive they mean turn him into a like walking thing.
Exactly, yeah, he's, like, essentially it's implied that he's dormant right now because he doesn't have enough power.
Yeah. So then Pan tries to take the Dragon Ball and run off, and she's turned into a doll by Lord Lude. Remember, that is the Lord Lude's one power that he seems to have in statue form, is he can turn things into dolls that then get fed to him.
Yeah,
And so Muchi Muchi goes to feed Pan to Lord Lude, but then Goku and Trunks burst in with the Para brothers, which are immediately turned into dolls. Lord Lude immediately turns the Para brothers into dolls and eats them. Goku gets into a quick little scuffle with this part's so crazy. This lasts like 5 minutes.
yeah.
Goku gets into a quick little scuffle with Cardinal Muchi Muchi, who, by the way, uses a whip as his weapon of choice. And when this is happening, this giant lion appears, this giant lion monster that Muchi Muchi calls a Leon. So there was one part when Goku first went to fight Muchi Muchi,
Yeah.
Goku was rushing at him, and Cardinal Muchi Muchi pulled out a gun, and Goku like stopped and was like, "Holy shit!" But then this giant fucking lion
I
monster
know.
comes out, and Goku's like, "Oh, that's no big deal."
I
Goku
also thought that was funny.
he blasts the side of the cave, and a giant rock basically falls off of it and crushes the lion immediately. Like Goku is afraid of guns, but not afraid of giant fucking lion monsters.
Dude, guns have like a good track record in Dragon Ball. I don't know if you remember in the fucking in Dragon Ball Super with the Frieza Force guy, but they shoot Goku with the laser gun and it fucking almost kills him.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I think it's that when you don't expect this shit, you get hit. I also thought it was cool that the gun was like a key blast gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a blast. I thought that shit was cool.
So I guess this lion was mechanical though, because
Yeah,
the
it had the
lion
eyes.
basically explodes like like you see like electricity, and it blows up. It explodes, and the explosion kills Cardinal Muchi Muchi, or so we thought, because then his whip starts talking, and his whip morphs into a giant bad guy and declares that that's actually Cardinal Muchi Muchi. And then we're left on a cliffhanger. So
Yeah, yeah, the lion and the real Muchi Muchi, they both have like the robot eyes. I don't know if you noticed that, the cross on their eyes.
I didn't even notice it now.
Yeah, because they're it'll make more sense as we get on. Like I said, the show is about to get a lot better. But yeah, they're both like the machine mutants that I was talking about last week's stream.
I do know there's something coming up. I haven't seen this for years, but I remember seeing a clip when Pan was a doll. Some kind of like
Yeah.
weird pervy shit happens with Pan as a doll. I don't remember at all what it is. I just remember that there's some pervy shit that happens with Pan as a doll.
Yep, dude.
And I forgot to mention Pan. Did I mention Pan? Yeah, I did mention
Yeah,
that
you
she got
mentioned
turned
it.
into a doll.
Yeah.
So I know we're coming up on that famous clip at some point.
It's a 90s anime. There's got to be something pervy in it.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
those are the two. You know, together they're fine. I like that we're at least now we're getting full arcs. Like it's not just, the first 10 episodes are basically one and dones.
Yeah, as much as Pan does cause problems for the other two, I do like her getting turned into a doll because it does actually provide stakes for how they need to approach the situation. Like they can't just go blasting everyone because then they're just gonna throw Pan into the Lord Loot and then she's gone forever.
Yeah, now there's something on the line.
Yeah, but like I said, the connections that are about to be made with like the mutants, like the lion, and then the Muchi Muchi with the mutant eyes and all that, it's about to make a lot more sense. The Lord Loot thing, the connection's actually pretty cool to the baby arc, but I won't spoil.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I would assume we're getting into real shit because now the episodes are all running together instead of being one and dones.
Exactly. I think I checked it out. I think the show takes off at about like episode 14 where we're gonna run into like General Rildo and them. I don't know if you remember that guy, but dude, the show's about to get a lot better fights and all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, I guess it really, if you think about it, it really only takes 11 episodes to get into serious shit, so it's not a bad.
No, facts. I think for especially for a show that's a pretty decent runtime of 64 episodes, I think, taking a few episodes to get turned up is not the worst thing in the world. Pardon me,
Yeah.
but I thought these episodes were totally fun. I thought 11 was definitely better than 10. Although I do like the Par brothers, like I said earlier. I think that's classic Dragon Ball. And like you said, if they didn't get distracted or run out of energy, that the idea that they'd be unbeatable is fucking sick.
Yeah, they would have Frieza dancing. Like they should technically. I'm sure it would take them a long time to
Yeah.
finally get to the killing blow, like punching Frieza while he's dancing, but technically, yeah, they should be undefeatable if they can just make anything dance uncontrollably.
No facts. It kind of reminds me of remember Goldo, how he can stop time when he gets in
Yeah,
force. Even though he's like the weakest one, he's like a little bitch, but
yeah.
he can stop time, so he's hella valuable. I like the one-off powers that Dragon Ball characters have, even though like they're hella weak otherwise, but they have like that weird power. It makes them viable.
I like I like Giru. Giru actually is funny pretty much all the time.
Dude, Gear is awesome.
Pan is an abusive person completely.
Oh, definitely, dude. She's crazy.
Yeah, she actually is. She is terrible to Giru. I mean, well, it's funny how black and white they are. Pan is completely abusive, but then Trunks is a total robot sympathizer.
Facts, yeah.
Trunks is the guy that wants to hug an AI robot.
Oh, fucking Dr. Israel.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
that guy.
11 was better, and 10 was still fine. Like I said, I'm not complaining about it. It's just funny how it
Yeah.
was pretty much half the episode dedicated to just these guys dancing, and they were busting out like "Shake it like a salt shaker," like they were
Yeah.
really saying some like 90s, like late 90s
Oh,
type shit.
with the boombox armor.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was funny. It's
Yeah.
funny that, Goku, he turned Super Saiyan once so far, right?
Yeah, he's gone Super Saiyan once against Logic. That's it. We have not seen it since.
I imagine we're coming up on him having to do it
Yeah,
again.
we're about to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, overall, same, fine. You can tell we're on our way to more serious shit, like I said, or like you were saying. So I
Yeah.
think I would, I'd also grade these fine episodes.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're fine. They do the job, and it's starting to turn it up into, you know, the better portion of the show. More
Yeah.
serious. Hell yeah.
All right, shoot. Well, while we keep waiting for people, I'm gonna move. You want to move on?
Let's move on.
All right. It seems like you don't know anything about this one, but I have the clip.
Yeah, I gotta see the clip. I'm not sure.
Just Billie Eilish talking about billionaires. There
Mm,
was some dude. There's award shows nowadays. I don't even know.
yeah.
This was an award show. It was the Music Innovator Awards put on by the Wall Street Journal. Just like where
Oh,
the.
bro, what in the fucking corporate shill ass shit? What the hell is that?
So it makes it even funnier that she's saying this shit at the Wall Street Journal.
Dude, Wall Street Journal's owned by fucking Jeff Bezos.
That's kind of who it seems like that's who she was talking to.
Huh, interesting.
Or the people pointed this out. Here, let me just pull this up. And by the way, yeah, Billie Eilish is worth somewhere in between like 50 and 60 million dollars. Um, I will get into that once I
Let's see it.
get ourselves up on the bottom of the screen. You think I know where the buttons are on this fucking thing by now after streaming for over a year. All right.
Love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Huh.
As she's holding the award given to her by Jeff Bezos' company.
Yeah, if she were really about it, she should say, I don't accept the award.
So then what people are pointing out is that later on in the night,
Yeah.
she didn't even announce it. She had some who's the political talk show host guy?
That's very vague. Which one?
I know. He's on Comedy Central. His show just got canceled after like a year.
Comedy Central political talk show host guy. Damn, I don't think I know.
Oh my god.
What's
Dude,
he
there's
look like? Like white guy, Mexican guy? What is
yeah,
he?
he's a white dude.
White dude. Political.
There's just so many of them that I can't. Of course,
Yeah.
Comedy Central. I'm literally having to Google Comedy Central political show.
Nah, go for it. Fuck it.
It's not Jon Stewart, but it's someone that's close to that.
Hmm.
Stephen Colbert, I think.
Ah, okay. I've heard the name. I don't know too much about him or nothing like that, though.
Yeah, Stephen Colbert. Later in the night, Stephen Colbert comes out and basically announces for Billie Eilish. I don't know why he announced it, but announces that she's going to be giving $11.5 million to it's some charity. I think for feeding homeless people, hungry people, and then some charity for climate, like
Huh.
climate, whatever, So
Yeah.
So then people are like, well, she's putting her money where her mouth is because she's donating money to these charities. Well, what she's
But
actually doing is she's going on tour and she's donating $11.5 million out of the money that tour generates to these
yeah.
charities.
Yeah.
So what that actually means is that she's really just accepting a payday that's less than it would usually be. She's not actually pulling money out of her pocket and like giving it to, I mean, I guess you could argue that she is in a roundabout way, but to me, it's like, oh, you're just going on tour. You're just doing your job and you're just giving up a little bit more of your paycheck than you normally would.
Yeah, I guess. I do see your point that like 50 million is really nowhere even in the range of a billion. So I do understand that there's a lot of discrepancy, a lot of distance between the two. But yeah, I think to still go to the award show, still accept the award and all that, it's like, well, are you really down against the billionaires or are you not? Like, are you still willing to accept the award and still go? So, like, what do you think about that?
Yeah. And I always see that point too. The 50 million is so far away from a billion. But then if you want to go there,
Yeah.
50 billion or 50 million is so far away from like I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
even a thousandaire at this time in my life. So Billie
Yeah,
Eilish,
no,
like
definitely. Yeah.
why don't you help out some of give away it's just the way she words it, give your money away. Why don't you give your money away, Billie Eilish? Like you could give away 80% of your net worth and still live a way more comfortable life than I'll probably ever get to live.
Yeah, still be chilling, yeah.
Somebody pointed out, I found this comment on a Facebook thread actually, and it's like far be it from me to try to defend. I'm not defending billionaires, but somebody in the comments was saying, "Yeah, why don't billionaires give their money away?"
Yeah,
And there was this comment from this guy who actually likes seeing stuff like this, somebody who actually knows how shit works.
yeah.
So this person basically said, "Yeah, do you realize why billionaires don't just give their money away whenever every celebrity tells them to?" And the person was like, "Oh no, why don't you explain?" And
Mm.
the guy said it's because of how millionaires and billionaires exist differently. He says millionaires typically have more in liquid assets, money they can actually hand over without consequence beyond a tax break. Billionaires are mostly only actually wealthy on paper. They own things worth money and take loans against those things, but to actually sell them to get the liquid assets to hand out would have dramatic and dire consequences, not just for themselves, but sometimes for millions of other people. For example, Jeff Bezos, his millions are his ownership of Amazon. To actually give a percentage of his wealth away, he would need to sell his shares. Doing so on a large scale would cost him his ownership stake in the company, and a mass sale would also plunge the stock value, harming the company as a whole and opening him up to lawsuits from other shareholders for breach of fiduciary responsibility, which could cause a major market instability on a national, if not global scale. He says DuckTales isn't representative of reality. Billionaires aren't Scrooge with a big bin full of money they can just shovel out.
Scrooge.
They aren't walking down the street with wads of money. And then he says, take Kanye West, for example, back when he went nuts. He was a billionaire officially, worth over $4 billion. Then he started saying the shit he was saying, and companies pulled contracts, and he lost his 10-figure billionaire status without a dime changing hands.
Yeah, it's true. Net worth is a very misleading statistic in my eyes. Because just
Yeah,
because,
because
like, if say I owned a house, right? That house is worth like, say if I owned a house that's worth $1 million, my net worth would be over $1 million. But that doesn't mean I have $1 million fucking dollars to work with.
yeah. Yeah, and I guess it would be true that you think about, like, Billie Eilish probably does have more cash on hand or, like, money in the bank than I don't wanna say than, like, Jeff Bezos, maybe.
Nah, that's definitely it's not true, but the point still stands that, like, he definitely still has more liquid money than she does. But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean he wants to give it up. Like, whether you find it ethical or not for him to have so much money, he doesn't want to. And like
Well,
that all right then.
yeah,
you
I
know?
think it's also the way that people make demands, that people make these kinda, like, life-changing things, like, just kinda on a
Yeah,
whim. Like, it makes me think of remember when Elon Musk turned heel?
the heel turn.
And everybody was like, "Oh, all Tesla owners need to sell their Teslas." And it's like, dude, you realize like people have work tomorrow. They can't just sell their car and buy a new car tomorrow.
Exactly, yeah, you're asking people to dramatically change their lives, and you notice, especially in fucking California, but the the Tesla drivers that don't like Elon,
They
they'll
put the
be
bumper
like,
sticker.
they put like the anti-Elon Tesla driver. I'm like, dude, who gives a fuck? Like, just drive. If you like the fucking car, drive the car. I don't care, man. It's all
Yeah.
good.
No, yeah, it's funny how people seem to it's like, dude, no matter what you do, you're gonna be spending money on something that you don't like. Like people are
Exactly.
on Twitter right now talking about boycotting the new Scream movie that's coming out because of the whole beef with Melissa Barrera and the Israel Palestine thing. But then some guy pointed out, he's like, bro, you realize you're saying this on Twitter right now. Like, who owns Twitter? Like, you're going to be participating in some, like, no matter what, you're going to go grocery shopping and give your money to some cause that you don't like. So just fucking just do what you like and just be done with it. Like,
Dude, exactly. And your very minor contribution doesn't really mean anything anyways. That's why like people are always like, "Oh, don't go to Starbucks. They support yada yada yada." I'm like, "Dude, me buying a fucking $4 coffee doesn't mean nothing. Like, who cares?"
yeah.
It's ridiculous, bro. The moral victories that the people, will go after is ridiculous. But no, I agree, dude, especially coming from fucking Billie Eilish, who's been rich since she was like fucking 17 or whatever. It's a little hard to take.
Yeah. I think she owns like three. Someone pointed out she owns like three houses. Like, bro, give two of your
Dude,
houses away.
dude,
Like,
exactly. Sell your houses and then use if you're really about that life, which if she was, I would respect it. If she sold two of her houses and used that money to buy, I don't know, sponsor homeless people's housing for the next few months, I would say that's actually very admirable and very cool. I'm glad she's doing that. But I also find it very suspicious when they donate to these random charities because I think I said it off stream before, but Dude, a lot of these charities turn out to be not a real thing, you know, like, they're just straight up not true, it's just them cycling their money through and through.
Yeah, I heard something recently that most of like the nonprofits, it's like 90% of it goes to themselves and then 10% of it actually goes to the cause they claim it's for.
Dude, it's true, you're better off just, like, doing the shit yourself, like, I know a lot of streamers will, like, find random people and just be like, "I'll just buy this apartment for you, and then you can have it." I think that's a way better strategy because then, like, it's done, like, that's concrete, like, you got them the apartment, that's done. Donating to a charity? Dude, who knows what they're gonna do with this charity? There's a video game YouTuber, I wanna say his name's, like, The Completionist or something, but he ran a fundraiser that was supposed to go to, like, cancer research, and he pocketed all the money himself. And
Yeah.
people only found out, like, years later. I'm like, "Dude, that's what you get for donating to, like, random people and random charities." Like, if you really wanna make a difference, just do this shit yourself.
Yeah, damn near just go hand out food to homeless people or money to
Dude,
homeless people or whatever.
exactly, yeah. Just, like, do it yourself, you know, you can't trust these charities who are run by, whoever, you don't really know who's running this shit, you just gotta do it yourself, and I would say the same thing to fucking Billie Eilish.
They're probably run by billionaires.
Dude, they definitely are, all these Hollywood connections and all that shit, there's no way it's not run by another rich dude who's taking 50% for himself or some shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think, especially when you look on Twitter, I mean, I think a lot of people are just tired of people are tired of the top 1% lecturing the top 1% in front of the bottom 99%, like on how, yeah, but, yeah, give away 2 of your houses, it's,
Yeah, give away
I
your houses, run on 10 mil instead, fuck
like I
it.
said, I never wanna be like the billionaire defender, but also at the same time, half of me is like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being fucking rich. Like I don't know, I don't think a lot of the world's problems are because some people are rich. Like there are billionaires that are shitty people, of course. But I do
Yeah,
think there are your like average day Bruce Waynes out there. Like I'm sure there are some rich people that actually do. Like I'm sure a lot of billionaires do give to the same charities that Billie Eilish is giving money to. And I'm sure, they know what's actually going on and they might be doing it for nefarious purposes or whatever. But it's funny that they're both giving to the same charities. And yeah, there's like this
yeah,
weird idea that it's unethical to be rich. And it's like that's not where the unethical part comes in. It's not because you're rich that I think it's unethical, but it's because of what the rich people do with their money and their time or whatever. But just being a millionaire or a billionaire, I don't think is inherently a sin.
yeah, I do think I'm also not a billionaire defender. I do think, $1 billion is, like, such a fucking
Oh yeah.
unfathomable amount of money that you could totally part ways with, like, 100 million, you would not notice the difference, so I do like I said, I see her point, but it's like, so, decent message, but like you said, the wrong messenger, especially to for her to get on stage and talk about that shit. Like, why are you hoarding all your money? Well, why are you hoarding all your money? Like, 50 million is like also like to us, to average Joes, like that's also like a fucking insane amount of money. Like, the both of us combined will never have that much money in our lives.
Yeah.
Fucking in 5 lifetimes of ours, we probably won't have that much money. So
And,
it's the wrong person to be saying it.
and again on stage at the Wall Street Journal Music Awards,
Exactly. Yeah.
I would imagine in her mind, she somehow twisted it to like, oh, it'll be punk rock if I do it at his own award show. But it's like, I don't think you really thought that one through because now everyone has a video of you accepting this fucking award from Jeff Bezos, basically talking, and it is,
Yeah. Well, it's also not punk rock because she's being hella roundabout, shy about it. Like, billionaires, why you have all the money? Like, what? Like, just if you want to call someone out, call them out. Like, I don't know.
yeah, or like, yeah, say it just instead of trying to be cute about it, like, oh, give away your money, shorty, haha, no hate, like. I
Yeah,
don't want. Why don't you actually explain yourself and like explain what you think is unethical about? Like, quit trying to be like a why you speaking in hashtags. Like
exactly.
explain this to the normal person because I don't think normal people really understand any of this shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything unethical about being rich. I think it's more so, there's things that they do that are unethical, but just the idea of having a shit ton of money, like that's that in itself is bad. I also think a lot of these people that talk like this,
Mhm.
it's funny because I guarantee you, like half the people that think Billie Eilish is cool as shit and think the same way she does, like half of them, if they were offered $1 billion tomorrow, would take it.
I don't think anyone would say no to it. I think their argument would be that they donated hello amount of it, but who even knows if that's true? I would probably donate some of it just because I don't need a fucking $1 billion, but like that's just me though. I can't. I'm not gonna judge someone else for what they would do.
Yeah, I would try to do some good, um, I guess in my field, I don't know, like open up a fucking rehab or like try to do some rehab shit
Yeah,
or
you could have
something.
like a very nice, well run private rehab establishment.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be along the lines, I guess, of what I would do. Or like a music school, like teach kids music and shit instead of just donating to like random charities that are also run by billionaires. And
Dude, with $1 billion, I would single-handedly fucking solve the homelessness crisis, Brett. I would put them all in apartments and give them a loan and see how fast they blow through the money. I'd give them like $10,000 and see how quickly they blow it all on Fent.
oh, so just to basically prove the people wrong to think it's just a money issue.
Yeah, it's not a money issue, man. It's a mental issue.
Yeah.
In my eyes, like it's both, really, of course, because you can't have a house without no fucking money. But
Well,
I
there's
think,
both cases. There are
yeah,
homeless people that are just down on their luck and they would like a job, but I think a
exactly, yeah.
majority of it is, dude, they're just on drugs or they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, I've talked about with my friend, especially, dude. I think the crazy aspect is hella underlooked. My buddy was saying, he's like, dude, can you imagine how many bridges you'd have to burn to truly end up homeless? And I was like, dude, that's facts. Like, you think about like all the family members, all the friends you have would all have to say no for you to be homeless. Like that's at least a decent amount of people. That's a good at least like five or so people that you would have to burn all those bridges before you end up homeless.
Yeah.
That's how I see it at least. But yeah, no, I mean $1 billion, man, I would take it tomorrow, but I would probably donate like 10%. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you'd have to do something with it just because you're not going to spend that all in one lifetime, basically.
Yeah, you can't. It's like mathematically impossible.
I think you could if you were gonna get on drugs. If you're gonna start a wicked drug habit, I think you might be able to go. I could be underestimating how much a billion is, but
No,
you also
dude, you are. It's a fucking insane amount of money. I think you would die before you got through. Like if you were really spending that much of it on drugs, I think you'd die before you got to
that's
the
true.
point where you
You probably
finished.
die.
Yeah, because to be able to spend that much, at least in my eyes,
If you lived 100 years, though, I don't know.
you wouldn't make it to 100 on the drugs though,
You could
bro.
easily go through tens of millions. I would say if I had $10 million, I'd be willing to bet that I could spend
Yeah,
$10 million on like fentanyl in one lifetime because your appetite for that shit shoots up pretty quick.
yeah, the tolerance build up.
But yeah, I don't know. I mostly think it's just kind of cringe at this point when these rich people talk about other rich people and they're like, oh, you know,
Yeah, Billie
especially
Eilish is also just so corny, man.
yeah, she is just really cheesy. And it's kind of just I don't know. It's only getting worse. She got in trouble kind of recently when she played a show in Ireland. Did you hear about that thing?
Nah, I didn't know about that.
It's funny because she got in trouble from her own side. She played a show in Ireland, and I guess
Yeah,
she's Irish.
I didn't know that.
So she was on stage and she's like, "Oh, it's so nice to play in front of like a whole population of people who look like me."
Oh.
Everyone came out and said she's racist. She's a white supremacist. It's like, dude, people know it. Just people just like being around like-minded. Like, yeah, of course, people want to look. Just
Yeah, it's
be-
true. I think a lot of people do like the idea of being around people that are like them. I think that's like human nature.
yeah, that was like the whole point of like tribes and like villages. Like you just started like living circumstances with like family and close family and then friends and but nowadays you're not allowed to say like oh I don't like that's how people like get married and shit. People find people that kind of look similar to them in some cases and
I mean, I don't know about that, but like I think there's nothing wrong with liking it. Like I would you don't have to like it or nothing like that. But if like her acknowledging that is not a bad thing. But that is funny that she got called out for it.
yeah, no, it was just her. I don't even think it was her. I don't even think she thought about what she was saying. I think she was just saying like, "Oh, I'm Irish and you guys are Irish. Like this is cool. We're having a good old Irish time." Like that's really all she was saying.
Yeah, that's funny.
Which would be fine if anybody else, you know how that shit goes. But yeah, no. That was the
Yeah.
last thing she said that kind of got her in a little bit of trouble, but now it seems like she's redeemed herself with the billionaire thing. According to the tweet that I did pull up, it says Mark Zuckerberg was reportedly in the room when the comment was
Oh, the
made.
Zuck. Shit.
But yeah, yeah, I don't know. She is kind of tacky. She's just
Yeah,
it's
she's
only
a
getting worse.
cornballer. I'm sure her manager told her to say that shit to save face.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure,
Isn't she the one whose brother dates a chick that looks like her and all that?
yeah, her brother writes all her music, and yeah, her brother dates a girl that looks pretty much exactly like her.
Yeah, I don't want to hear shit from her then. She can shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really liked her. She has one song. I think she has like one or two songs that I do like, but other than that, I hated that Bad Guy song. That song.
Oh, dude, that song is terrible.
Yeah.
I heard it on TikTok before. That shit's ass.
That's like the song that really blew her up, and I always hated that shit.
Yeah, that shit's ass.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight into
Let's
wrestling.
go.
I'm assuming if Fizz never shows up, we'll run a little bit of a shorter gig tonight.
Yeah, some wrestling.
So yeah, CM Punk won the world title.
The GOAT.
Well, the World Heavyweight Championship specifically.
Yeah, the secondary, the runner-up title.
Yeah, they've not been able to get any. I think ever since the original, not the original, or yeah, the original, the World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold belt that came from WCW.
Them
I think
titties,
ever
though.
since then. What's
Shit
up, shit
piss.
piss?
Interesting. The shit piss is first to pop up in chat, almost like a certain someone, the Monday Night Legend Fizz. What's up, Fizz?
Well, I was saying like 5 minutes after I mentioned Fizz in chat. Remember, I just said if Fizz doesn't show up, I'll probably run a short show tonight.
Them titties, though. Oh, he's talking about Billie Eilish. That's funny.
Let me see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, ever since that, they haven't really been able to run a secondary world title.
Dude, you know why? It's because any redesign of the big gold can't beat the big gold. If the big gold came back, that would be the new, at least on par with the WWE Championship because it looks so fucking sick.
Well, yeah, there's the look. I still also think it's brand exclusivity because, like, when back when it was the World Heavyweight title on SmackDown, and it was on Raw at first, and then the WWE Championship on Raw, which was on SmackDown, so they traded. But that was like the brands were so exclusive, it was not confirming nor denying I am Fizz. All right, well, I'll just call you shit piss. I'll let you have that one. But because yeah, when they were exclusive, it was like nobody went back and forth. So you really could only win the World Heavyweight title if you were on SmackDown, and you only could win the WWE title if you were on Raw. So it made sense to have. It just made it feel like they were both just as valuable because you're on the top of the ladder on your respective brand.
Exactly.
Now when they kind of just run around and do whatever they want, it's like, why doesn't CM Punk just go challenge Cody Rhodes and just get the WWE title? It didn't even work out. I always hated even the Universal Championship, which was funny because that was supposed to, that kind of like took the place of the number one. That's kind of seems like what they wanted it to be. It was basically Brock's title. Let's be real. Brock had it most of the time. But even with that being like the number one belt, it still felt like it's not the WWE Championship. It's just this corny red belt that they keep giving to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, facts. I hated that shit, and then they fucking turned it blue.
Oh god, yeah.
It's bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm happy for Punk, but I also think if this were his last run and he never got a WWE title run, I think it'd be a little sad.
Yeah, I still want him to win the WWE Championship at some point.
Yeah. We got a question from Shitpiss. Oh, dude, old school, of course.
Yeah, the old stuff is obviously better.
Yeah, WWE fell off a cliff, I would say, after like I think I stopped watching in like 2013, and I think that was like a good time to stop watching.
I probably stopped watching. I probably stopped watching when I got to high school, like freshman year. So that was like 2000. Well, I started high school in 2000, either I think 8, like the second half of 2008.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then or yeah, I think so. I don't know. I stopped watching around 2009 or 10 probably. Because I was there for Jeff Hardy's WWE Championship reign and his rivalry with CM Punk. What era the most? Everyone says the Attitude Era. I think most fondly of the
Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, because that was my childhood, the Ruthless Aggression era.
It's the GOAT era, man.
It really was a crazy era. There was just fucking, Batista and John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, Edge. People always post those. They'll post clips and be like, dude, this was just on like a regular Monday back in the day. And it's like fucking Undertaker and Kane versus Edge and Shawn Michaels, just all of these fucking legends.
Dude, facts. No, it was fucking crazy, man. You look at the lineups from back then, like on each show, dude, each show had more stacked lineups today than the total of WWE today, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, you'd see like Shawn Michaels versus, Shawn Michaels. I remember there's that one weird SmackDown episode where Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, and I think like the Undertaker and like Furious all on the same match. And it's just like, what the fuck? This is on like a random night in 2009. It's crazy.
There's an Instagram page I follow. This guy makes edits of matches, and he'll put like he'll take one of like the early 2000s rock songs that they would use for a pay-per-view or on the video games, and he'll just do like an edited version of a match down to 2 minutes. And there was It was back when Rated RKO, Edge and Orton were feuding
Oh,
with
yeah.
DX,
Oh,
and it was
legendary
a
feud.
hardcore match. Shawn Michaels and Edge. And remember back in the day, it was a street fight, and they used to wear their jeans for the street fights.
Yeah, yeah.
It was that, and it's a fucking crazy. This guy makes the best edits, and I'm like, dude, just on Monday Night Raw, just Edge versus Shawn Michaels, and it's just the coolest fucking
Yeah,
match.
for free.
Yeah,
That
and
I think
they don't
no.
do matches like that, and they're all just singles matches now. You don't see ladder matches on TV. You don't see hardcore matches on TV. You don't see any kind of specialty matches on TV anymore.
Dude, I was just gonna say that's really the difference between the era today and the era of before. Dude, now all of the stars don't even wrestle on the shows anymore. Like CM Punk doesn't wrestle on fucking Monday Night Raw. Like he's gonna wrestle at the pay-per-view only. He'll cut a promo, but dude, back then the top dudes all wrestled every single fucking week.
I will say, well, I don't know. I was gonna say CM Punk is old, and he's like back for his second. You could say like his final retirement run. But I guess I mean the Undertaker wrestled every fucking Friday on
Dude,
SmackDown.
look at Ric Flair in that second run with WWE. Fuck, he was
Yeah.
like 57, fucking getting his ass beat on a random episode of Monday Night Raw versus like Carlito for the Intercontinental. Like, I don't know. Like, I get that he's old, but like a lot of dudes have been hella old.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell's still a thing. They only do it at the pay. That's I can't stand. They have like specialty match themed pay-per-views. I don't
Oh,
think
dude.
do they still do the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view?
Nah,
Or-
they don't. Thankfully, that shit was stupid.
They basically do Hell in a Cell one time a year though nowadays.
Yeah, now they do war games again, which I think is like not the worst thing in the world, but I don't know.
But yeah, so the CM Punk Jey Uso match for the world title was apparently terrible. I don't ever want a chance playing WWE clips on here because they always get copyrighted.
Yeah, it's not worth it, but it is like the worst. Did you see the neck breaker fucking clip?
I'm literally watching it right now. When he
So
kicks him in the
bad.
head.
Oh no, I was thinking the one where CM Punk fucking takes him for the neck breaker and Jey Uso like rotates all the way, and so it's not even a neck breaker anymore. He kind of just like
Yeah.
chops him.
That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
you're right. My bad.
CM Punk goes for the neck breaker. Jey Uso fucks it up, and CM Punk kicks him in the back of the head,
Yeah,
and then it's a wrestling kick, but it's a kick to the head, and it basically looks like when Shawn Michaels kicked Vader that one time when he fucked up. And then there was a part in the match where CM Punk took a water bottle from the ring announcer and dumped it on his face,
yeah,
like he was pissed at him the whole night. And
yeah.
nowadays, let's be honest, CM Punk's not the best worker either. He needs someone like a Seth Rollins to help him put on a great match. So with
It's
Jey
true,
Uso in
yeah.
there, CM Punk was probably pissed. Like, dude, this is terrible.
Yeah, facts. I even thought his work with Drew McIntyre was pretty good, even though McIntyre was way too fucking big for him to be wrestling. Their matches were at least cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Punk, he's obviously not what he used to be, but if he's in there with someone good, I think he could do a good match. But with Jey Uso, that shit did not go well.
Yeah, exactly. He needs someone to fucking carry him, not fucking Jey Uso to like drag him down, dude. Jey Uso's just such a fucking bad in-ring performer. I also think I really don't know how he was like the top merch seller in WWE for a while. His gimmick is not that cool to me personally.
The yeet thing is so gay.
Yeah, I agree. I'm like, dude, this shit is not cool at all. I don't know how the fuck it's over. I think it's kids. I think kids like
It is kids.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I respect that. If you're over with the kids, I mean, that's what counts. That's what makes the money. So
I'd say,
I
first
do
of
get
all,
it.
the word yeet was a thing like in 2015. Like I don't know why they decided to do that again, like 2 or 3 or 4 whatever years ago. And then Jey Uso just started saying it years after it was even a thing. And then I think the kids just liked it because kids aren't up
Yeah.
on trends like
Well,
that.
and it's funny how his whole gimmick is he's a Samoan dude that acts black, and but
Yeah.
somehow it's cool with everyone. I'm
Yeah.
just like, what? How is this the gimmick that's fucking over, dude?
Yeah, I don't know why they ever thought to push him, or it seems like a Triple H thing too to push him.
Yeah, I think it's because the lineage, man.
Oh well, yeah, the Samoans can do no wrong in WWE.
Yeah, and I mean, it does make money. I think that, especially in the TKO era, bro. If you're over with the kids and you're the #1 merch seller and all that shit, yeah, of course you're gonna get pushed like that. That is what the name of the game is at the end of the day. But he's just so bad in ring, bro.
So the thing I was gonna bring up, I'll just pull up the tweet. So Cultaholic tweeted this. It came from a Dave Meltzer report though. There are people in WWE who believe that Vince McMahon and Donald Trump are going to be in attendance for John Cena's last match. Dave Meltzer says, I've had people speculate that both Donald Trump and Vince McMahon are going to be at John Cena's final match. I mean, Vince can be there. He can buy a ticket. I think it's hilarious that Dave Meltzer said, yeah, Vince could buy a ticket as if he need to buy a ticket. He says there is a way to get him there. Whether they show him on TV or make a big deal out of it would be something different. But I've certainly had people in WWE who firmly believe that Vince and Donald Trump are both going to be at John Cena's last match.
I personally don't care if Trump goes to Cena's last match or not, but Vince better be there, bro. I would be mad if Vince wasn't at his final match.
Really quick, I am going to pull up. There's this clip. I don't know if you've seen this one.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't think it's actually indicative. I wouldn't be surprised if Cena was a Trump guy. I'll say that first of all.
Oh, dude, I'm sure he is. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
But he's smart. There's this clip of Cena being the man and a genius when it comes to dealing with the media.
Oh yeah, let's see.
This guy who looks like he's just trying to pretend like he's a paparazzi guy. He rolls up and tries to ask John Cena a question about Trump,
Yeah.
and John Cena just handles it like a fucking champ.
Hey, do you think Donald Trump should have won the Nobel Prize?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Just says no thank you and walks away.
Cena's the man. Dude, this is at an airport too with his wife. Some people are fucking shameless, bro.
Yeah, the airport stuff is terrible.
Dude, looks
But yeah,
awesome.
the audio was terrible. But yeah, the guy went up to ask, I think he was asking, do you think Donald Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize? And before he even says Trump, John Cena goes, no, thank you. No, thank you. Like,
no,
he's
thank
just,
you. No, thank
like,
you.
I'm not getting involved in that type, which I like. John Cena is I hated him as a wrestler when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And now as an adult, I like him as a celebrity, and I do have an appreciation for him as a wrestler now.
Facts. Yeah, you get older and you appreciate it. You're like, oh, I understand it now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, especially as a celebrity. That's that's how I would like more actors to just as soon as they ask you anything. Tom Cruise is really good at it too. People will try to ask
Nice.
Tom Cruise questions about politics, and he'll just be like, "Oh, no, I'm all good."
He might have to though, because he's involved in all that Scientology shit. I'm sure he really can't say. But John Cena, yeah, I agree. That's the right way to handle it. No, thank you. No, thank you.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if in the thing about Cena, even if he wasn't a Trump guy, Cena's one of those guys that's just like a general respect for the position. So no matter who the president was, if he came to John Cena's match, Cena would be like, "Oh, it's an honor
It's
because
an
it's the
honor,
fucking
yeah.
president."
I mean, yeah, dude, do you remember that clip where John Cena announces that they fucking got Bin Laden?
Oh, dude.
He makes it sound like he did it himself.
One of the greatest clips of all time. Like, we have compromised to a permanent end. Something like that.
Yeah, some shit like that. No,
When he
John
says
Cena's the
Osama bin
man.
Laden in that clip, there's a lady in the front row of the audience, and you can see she turns to the guy next to her and she goes, "Who?" She doesn't know who he's talking about.
Ooh, that's fucking awesome. No, that clip's awesome, and so is fucking John Cena. But like I was saying, dude, Vince better be in the fucking audience for his last match. If he's not, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I don't care about the people that are about her. I don't care if people are going to cry on Twitter like, "Oh, Vince is a bad guy." I don't care. Vince should be in the audience. WWE, I think, should be shameless about Vince. I think at this point they should just say fuck it. Like Vince.
Dude, I agree. Like, yeah, he's not the best dude of all time, but you know, like, who is? I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, he's done some fucked up shit. He's a fucking pervert, but I mean, he made the shit, you know?
Yeah, kids nowadays really don't have respect for the people that made shit anymore. They think you can just, you know, erase the guy from like history basically, and it's like, dude, you really like nobody would there'd be no wrestling today if it wasn't for Vince. Let's be honest.
Facts, yeah, it would have been, dude, because like people think about how like wrestling is looked at today, and then like, dude, multiply that by 10. Like, people think wrestling is for like rednecks and Mexicans now. Dude, imagine if we had territorial wrestling being the dominant form today. Dude, they look at it that way like fucking 100 times worse.
I don't even think if wrestling had stayed in the same form that it was in the 70s and 80s, it would have been like canceled by today.
No, yeah, exactly. It wouldn't exist today. That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be like super small everywhere. Like, yeah, you'd be like certain, like your local high school gymnasium might have a wrestling event like once a year or some shit. It would not be on TV and all that shit, though. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be around. But yeah, no, the kids nowadays, they really just have no just like no respect for the people that made the fucking whatever it is. And it could be like with anything. It could be like this, some guy who created something. Oh, he said something wrong one day, so let's just get rid of him and act like he doesn't exist or he's not there anymore. And it's just like, dude, you watch wrestling every week. Like, what are you talking about?
Dude, exactly. And well, and I like to act like all their favorite celebrities don't do that weird ass shit behind the scenes too. Bro, it's only a matter of time before your favorite celebrity gets outed as a fucking pervert. Let's be real.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, everyone else's favorite celebrities are probably on the Epstein list too. I think Annie was watching. She
Exactly.
watched. There's some new Charlie Sheen documentary or something that she watched, and she was saying that there's some lady. It might have been a lady who hooked up Charlie Sheen with prostitutes or something, but she was talking about how she knew uh the whatever Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, she was saying that people right now are only talking about politicians being on Epstein's list, and she's like, "No, dude, it's celebrities too. Like, it's
Of
all your
course,
favorite."
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all these people that are like, they pick and choose what celebrities they like, and it's like, dude, all your favorite celebrities are probably doing bad shit.
Yeah, they're all doing weird shit, and it's wrong, they make mistakes, but, like, it's not so black and white. Doing bad stuff doesn't necessarily erase all the good stuff you did, depending on how fucking bad the bad stuff is, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think people are too we live in like a weird society where people are like very like they like to think like they're very liberal and open-minded, but when someone does some fucked up shit, they're immediately completely 100% all evil. The good shit they did does not count anymore. It's like, why are you so Puritan when it comes to certain things, but so like not when it comes I don't know, it's very, very strange to me. I don't really understand, honestly.
Yeah, no, no, everyone's too black and white.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody understands nuance. Just earlier, I posted that clip from an old stream of me and Johnny talking about Britney Spears.
Yeah.
And basically, what we were saying is Britney should probably be under some conservatorship, just
You sure, yeah.
not under her parents. It should be under somebody who actually loves her and cares about her and wants to help her, not control her.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, there's two people in the comments that are like, "Oh, you want to take away her freedom. You want her to have no freedom." And I'm like, "Bro, do you know what if like you think a conservatorship is just like a slave agreement? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you realize like grandmothers get put under conservatorships and their loving, caring grandson will help take care of them for the rest of their like a conservatorship is not a slave contract. Like,
Yeah, well, and Britney Spears is crazy, like it'd be good if she had someone that loved and cared about her to take care of her and help her make better decisions. But some people are so fucking weird, man. I swear.
yeah, no, it's two people that are just like, oh, you want to just see your human rights be taken away. And I'm like, bro, a
Uh,
conservatorship does not translate to complete lack of freedom unless the
yeah,
conservatorship like owners are, like if it's her parents, yeah, they're going to be controlling and they're going to take advantage. But
exactly.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm arguing against. It should be like
yeah,
someone who proves they can actually help and take care of her. Yeah,
definitely.
no, people don't. It's just, everything is just black and white. It's either what they want to hear or it's the fucking devil and Adolf Hitler combined into one.
Dude, exactly. It's like we were talking about last week. Like when you challenge someone's beliefs on some shit, the pushback is fucking unreal. Like there's no room for nuance or room for error. Like when it comes to a lot of motherfuckers nowadays. Like if you don't agree with them, oh, you're retarded. Oh, how could you think that? What are you fuck? What are you stupid? Are you a fascist? It's like what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, dude, I just said that like I like this one little thing. Yeah, no, it's no one has any. There's no gray area in anyone. Like it's almost like it's because there's too much thought. No one even has like the brain power to compute like more than one possibility. Or the
Yeah,
fact that Vince McMahon might have done some bad shit to some women, but then also is like the guy who any ex-employee of WWE gets free rehab for the rest of their life whenever they need it, or
facts. Yeah.
pays for Bruce Pritchard's wife to see the best cancer doctor in the world and literally saves her life on his own dime. Like,
Yeah, well, and he clearly cares about like the wrestlers. Like, dude, do you remember that clip of him talking about the Undertaker? And he
oh
starts
yeah.
fucking crying. And he's like, I can't do it. Like trying to take over.
All they
Yeah,
asked him was, "What has the Undertaker meant to WWE over the years?" And he
yeah,
starts fucking crying.
yeah. And he's like, I can't do that. Can't do that. So
You would have thought they just told him his mom died.
yeah, exactly. So when people make him out to be, and like I said, I'm not saying like he's the best dude of all time. Like, no, he's done some bad shit, and I will completely acknowledge that and agree with you. He has done some bad things that I think are bad. But like to say that he's all evil and like has no heart is clearly not true. Because like you said, he looks like he just got told his mom is dying, but it's just him talking about a guy that he helped raise up and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, people just don't. There's no room for nuance or a gray area.
No, for real. I like to think of it as like the social media doctrine. Like these people who are like very high on their moral high horse, like they have to agree to all of these things. There's no wiggle room on any of them. And if you don't agree with it, you're a bad guy. That's how I see it.
Yeah, you're completely out of the club.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're out. Yo, you don't agree with that? Don't talk to me at all. You're a retard. Oh, that shit. It's wild, bro.
I didn't write down a caption for this one because I forgot to, but I think
Sure.
I had a tweet, but I have an article too. Okay, so did you see Kim Kardashian? She is a confirmed moon landing denier.
Oh, I didn't realize she was based like that. Oh, we got Dixon Cider in the chat. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's up, Dixon Cider? Britney Spears should definitely be under a conservatorship. She's clearly not well. I took a lot of
Yeah.
flack for that opinion during the Free Britney bullshit.
Dude, Dixon Cider's an OG on the topic.
Yeah,
That's sick.
she needs to be under a conservatorship, but it needs to not be under her parents. It needs to be under someone who actually cares about her. At the very least, she needs to go to fucking rehab. Like, at the very least, she needs to
Yeah,
go to
facts.
rehab.
Bare
But
minimum.
people in the TikTok comments, literally somebody here, you know what? I'll pull this one down really fast. Fuck it. I'll go read the comment.
Backtracking. Let's go.
Somebody in the comments on the TikTok post that I posted,
Yeah.
somebody said, "Why doesn't she deserve the right to make wrong choices? It's hard to watch, but we can't put everyone in a conservatorship if we don't like their decisions or going through a rough chapter. Taking away freedom is terrifying. Unless someone has dementia or serious cognitive issues where they can't function, we shouldn't take away rights and freedoms, especially if they have fame or money." I'm like, bro, I think Britney Spears is past the point of wrong choices and a rough chapter in her life. Like, we're not talking about bad choices anymore. This girl's clearly like just unwell.
What's up, Andy? Dude, exactly. I agree. When the comment, I'm assuming it's a woman, but I shouldn't. I'm sorry.
It's a dude.
Oh, damn! Sorry to the women out there. My bad. Respect to you guys. But, fucking, I was gonna say, she is someone who's clearly showing serious cognitive issues, though. So his point is already fucking wrong, bro.
Yeah. What I said back to that was just, I said, I don't think a conservatorship necessarily translates to lack of freedom. I mean, depending on who is placed in that position, which is why I
Yeah.
say it shouldn't be your parents, but someone who actually cares for her, someone who wants to help her, not just control her. I also think there's an argument to be made that she's past the point of wrong choices and rough chapters.
Yeah.
And then somebody's tried to comment, just a little bit of research would have helped this conversation.
Oh.
But then, of course, they provided nothing. And it's like, okay, so why don't you educate me then, brother? So I
Yeah,
commented back and
exactly.
said, I'm on my way to take your civil human rights away right now. Because they also commented something about taking away someone's civil human rights, which I've never heard before. That is one of my big pet peeves. People love to throw around the term human rights,
Yeah.
but I've never heard someone say civil human rights.
Huh.
But see, Dixon's side of the thing is those people will argue that she was only crazy like that because she was under the conservatorship. So
Ship,
it's
Ship Piss is in here with the real solution. Ship Piss, I agree.
she needs to date a man like shit pissed. That's what would fix her. But yeah, no, but the thing that's funny about those people is it's like, okay, well, now she's been out of the conservatorship for years, and look how
Yeah.
she's still acting, you know?
Dude,
And then they'll
it's the
also say,
drugs.
oh, well,
Let's be real.
they'll say, well, her parents fucked her up. That's why. Okay, that is true. That's an unfortunate, but now we're like in the time now. So we just need to deal with the fact that, yes, her parents fucked her up, but how do we go from here? You can't just say, oh, well, her parents fucked her up, so let her keep dancing around with knives and die by the time she's fucking 50, because I think she's going to die before she's 50.
Definitely, yeah. She probably wants to, though. No disrespect to her. I hope that's not the case, but
Yeah, no, something's definitely up. Yeah, either she needs to go to someone needs to force her into rehab for like 2 straight years, or someone needs to take over because,
yeah, she needs like a real friend to be her guidance, her watcher.
yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's really no one around. At least, I don't know. I think I just read that she deleted her Instagram.
Damn, I think that's a sad existence, bro. That's why money really like it does help, but money and fame really can't buy happiness, bro. If you have no one good enough to you to like keep you from doing all that shit, bro, you're poor in my eyes.
Yeah, it says Britney Spears deletes Instagram account after recent worrying posts.
Jesus Christ.
So,
She should really go to church.
she should fucking do something. I mean, but the problem is now you just got all these like defenders online that'll get mad if anyone says, like I said, all I said was that she should be under a conservatorship, just not
Dude,
under her
I'm
parents.
it's
And
like we were saying, you are arguing for like an undeniable good thing for her, but people in the comments will still fucking get on your ass saying, "Oh, somehow it's not a good thing," and I'll tell you why. It's like, oh my god, bro, pisses me off.
all right, really quick, let me go back to
Yeah, the based Kim Kardashian, bro. I had no idea.
yeah, Kim Kardashian. She said on the most recent episode of the Kardashians, she said they're gonna say I'm crazy no matter what. But it's funny, I will say she does herself no favors when she says her source is TikTok.
Oh, dude, come on.
She says they're gonna say I'm crazy no matter what, but like go to TikTok, see for
Yeah.
yourself. There's no gravity on the moon. Why is the flag blowing? The shoes that they have in the museum that they wore on the moon is a different
Right
print
though.
in the photos. Why are there no stars?
She's fucking right though. Why? I mean, why is the flag waving if there's no gravity in
So I have an
space?
article, the full article from people.com about what she said in full.
Oh,
Let me get to the actual quote part of it. On Thursday, October 30th episode of The Kardashians, yeah, she reveals that she doesn't believe the 1969 moon landing really happened while trying to convince her co-star Sarah Paulson to have the same. Let me see.
hey, let us know in chat if you believe in the 1969 moon landing, please. I'm curious to see what people have to say.
But she got back to her trailer. A producer followed up on the topic and asked Kim to confirm that she doesn't believe astronauts walked on the moon. She says, I don't think we did. I think it was fake. She says, I've seen a few videos of Buzz Aldrin talking about how it didn't happen. He says it all the time in interviews. She then explained, which I didn't know. I didn't know Buzz Aldrin was running around saying it was fake.
He has said it before. He has said that. Oh yeah, that didn't happen.
She then says, why does Buzz Aldrin say it didn't happen? There's no gravity on the moon. Why is the flag blowing? And then she talks about the shoes being different than the print. Knowing what kind of a response the comments would get, a producer asked Kim what her defense is for people who will call her crazy. And Kim says they're gonna say I'm crazy no matter what. But like I said, go to TikTok, see for yourself. So that it's funny because yeah, that's the part where she damages her credibility. Her
Yeah, her
source is
take.
TikTok.
Yeah,
But she does have some points. Kim Kardashian always seems to be like on the verge, right? Like she's got a good idea, like wanting to be a lawyer to help out people who are falsely imprisoned.
totally. Yeah, very admirable.
But then she ruins it by I think there was some case that she either got involved with or spoke up on, and it was just something silly or I don't know. But
Well, her saying go check out TikTok does not really help her argument. But dude, she forgot the best one, the landline call from Nixon to the moon somehow is really the best fucking point of evidence in my eyes.
that's probably my favorite one too.
Yeah. Hey, Dixon Cider, I agree.
That's my one disagreement with the moon landing people is I don't think Stanley Kubrick was involved.
Oh yeah, I have no evidence that says he was. I just don't. All the points that add up in my mind point to it not being real.
Yeah, no. I got like I said, to me it depends on the day. I go both ways on it, but as of lately, I've been more toward I don't think we went there because yeah, the phone call from Richard Nixon to there is
Yeah, on
like,
on a fucking landline, dude. Sometimes I can't even get cell reception in my house in 2025. But you're telling me Richard Nixon called the fucking moon on a landline, bro? Come on.
just on Halloween when I did the stream with the clown.
Yeah,
You know he's in England
yeah.
and on my high-speed internet on the stream, whenever you get someone from England on, there's delay. I can barely hear them. It's shitty. But yeah, in 1969, yeah, Richard Nixon can just call the moon. What I want to know what phone number he called.
What they say is that he didn't call the moon. He called the NASA radio that was connected to the spaceship. Then that's how he spoke to them. I'm like, there's no fucking way the radio signal would be able to go through the landline, though. That makes no fucking sense.
So if you can Google how did Richard Nixon call the moon.
Yeah.
It says President Nixon called the moon using a standard telephone to radio transmission from the Oval Office to the Apollo 11 astronauts. The call traveled from the White House to Houston's Mission Control, which then routed it through the capsule communicator to Armstrong and Aldrin on the lunar surface via their radio antennas. Capsule Corporation shout out.
Yeah, shout out Trunks. Bulma.
Call pathway from the Oval Office. Nixon made the call from a green telephone in the Oval Office to Houston Mission Control. The call was routed to Houston, where it was connected to the Space Transmission Network. Through the capsule communicator, Capcom, the voice signal from the president was sent to the astronauts by the Capcom astronaut Bruce McCandless II to the moon. From Houston, the signal was sent to the moon and received by the astronauts' antennas.
Yeah, so we had a landline to space radio adapter, but somehow we still lose connection from our phones in 2025. Huh.
You know, there's also the stories of them like playing golf on the moon. There's a great podcast called, I talk about it all the time, Macroaggressions.
Yeah,
Actually,
you
I will still recommend. He does an episode on the moon landing,
yeah.
and he's a really funny dude, and he's going over all the things that are bullshit, and then he's like, "Oh, and they want you to believe they played golf on the moon." He's like, "Look, these people fucking hate you. Okay, they're trying to tell you that these motherfuckers are playing golf on the
On
moon."
the fucking moon.
He's like, "These people hate your fucking guts, and they think you're fucking stupid,
I was
dude."
gonna say, really, it's that they think you're fucking stupid and they feed you this fucking slop like, oh, it's true, it's true. Yeah, they played golf on the fucking moon, bro. Like, what the? How do people believe this shit?
Yeah, you can't blame them for thinking people are stupid. I mean,
I mean, they're right.
look, I'm not gonna get into too much of like COVID talk, but
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of stuff that they said that people were just like, "Yep, like that's I saw it on the news, so that's what I think is like this or that." I've heard conspiracy theorists now say that COVID was basically an exercise in like what they can get away with. They were trying to see like what can we keep saying and saying and saying, and where can we get people on this and that. And
Yeah, dude, I really don't know. And the fucked up thing is, like, we'll really never know, like, what it is. Like, is it, is it what they said it was? Is it worse than what they said it was? Is it, was it not a real thing at all? Who fucking knows? But it's fucked up that we can be, propagated like that and led to believe things that are not fucking true, like the fucking moon landing.
I think I had COVID one time. I had it for like a week.
That's why I do think it was a real thing because, like I think you talked about on stream before, but like when I got it, it was the worst I've ever felt in my life. Like I just felt fucking exhausted. Like I couldn't even walk hardly, bro. And I've never felt sick like that since.
I got it for a week.
Yeah,
I never took a test. I'm just pretty sure I got it. But yeah, I got it for what I think was a week. I do think it's a real thing. I just think it's not the fucking killer that they say it is. That's where I mean, I'm sure it is for old people. You
yeah.
know,
For old people, it definitely is.
old people, maybe fat people, but for people in their fucking 20s, 30s, 40s, like I said, yeah, I got it for a week and I was just physically exhausted. And I've never really felt physical exhaustion like that. Like it was like, it's not the worst I mean, I'll always talk about fentanyl withdrawals and shit. That's a different kind of feeling. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was just like, oh, I feel like I just ran 12 marathons for a week. And like I wanted to stay in bed. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember thinking that like if someone like busted into my room and fucking beat my ass, I would literally not be able to do anything about it. Like they would just fucking beat the shit out of me. I'd be like, well, I can't do anything about it. I feel so shitty, bro.
Just sitting there like, oh, this sucks.
This fucking sucks, man.
Dude, yeah, no, when all that stuff was going on, they were just
Yeah.
saying crazy shit. Like, remember I love the clip of the guy eating the burger when they're talking about if you get a vaccine, you get a free cheeseburger. Like, dude, what's more American than, hey, come take this rushed out experimental vaccination that you need 42 of that doesn't even actually stop the thing from getting you sick and get a free cheeseburger. And like,
Yeah, we want to see if the shit works. We'll give you a burger to find out.
yeah, like talk about what's more American than that. But
Yeah, facts.
but yeah, the moon landing thing, them playing golf on the moon, it just is like,
Well, in the flag fucking waving, bro. How? Come on, man. That shit is comically fake.
to me, I mean, yeah, to me, it's the phone call thing is the worst, but then the golf
Yeah.
thing also might be the worst because you got to think, dude, a normal person would be terrified.
Yeah.
Like you get to the moon, like you should be completely terrified. Like you have this is like no one stepped foot in space and not playing golf. Like these guys are just playing golf. They step out, they're comfortable, they're confident, no problem. Like
Yeah.
the mainstream news said you are a conspiracy theorist if you believe it originally came from a lab in Wuhan. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, if you really want to go on a weird rabbit hole though, if you look up how that shit started, supposedly the researchers that were researching it in that fucking lab, that was funded by an American company for like an American-based study that they wanted to outsource because they didn't want to fucking do it here.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like that's fucking wild. But no, that is neither here nor there. Yeah, dude, fucking people playing golf on the moon though. It's fucking ridiculous.
Had a liberal friend skip a huge line to get her vax, skipped a ton of elderly.
Jeez.
Wait, what do you mean? Had a liberal friend skip a huge line?
Like maybe like waiting in line to get the vaccine and she skipped everyone. Oh, dude, fucking I remember what I was gonna say. I agree with you. I think the average human, if you teleported the average human to the moon and just had them look at the Earth from that point of view, I think they would go insane. The idea that they could play a leisure little golf game on the moon and just be perfectly cool with it, I think is ridiculous. Like, because we're not meant to be on the fucking moon, bro. It's like against our entire genetic wiring.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's just no way they'd be confident and comfortable enough. Like, if from what we know about space, if you like any inch of you is exposed to it, it is gonna suck you out like a fucking vacuum and just disintegrate you. Like, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit is gonna happen to you. I mean, you're gonna die. And they're just,
Yeah.
oh, let's get out and play around to golf. Like, okay, I get it. You gotta get out and step off onto the moon and collect some rocks or some shit. But dude, you're not playing fucking golf. I don't care how
Yeah,
cool you
you're
are.
trying to get back in that ship and go home, bro.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're trying to go home.
Fizz, I don't remember the specifics, and I'm not claiming this is 100% true, but it's an interesting thing to look into. I think there's a lot of interesting lore, especially now that it's over. Holy shit, we got the more in chat. What's good? What's up, bro?
Oh, the more actually, we're on a topic. We're on some U topics right now.
Oh shit, yeah.
Everyone's pan and zoom any of these cameras toward Earth. Oh, okay, yeah. Isn't that true? We never had any.
Yeah, who took the video? That's another point that who was taking these videos on the moon, bro?
Well, some people will also tell you, like the people that do claim we went to the moon, they'll say, yeah, of course, the videos are all fake. That's what they'll tell you now. Like they'll say, yeah, we had to get some video to put on the news to show the people the videos are fake, but we did go to the moon. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think like Bill Burr, I don't remember if it was him or not, but I heard somebody recently, yeah, that's kind of like a new thing they all say, like, oh yeah, of course the videos are fake. They just needed some hype stuff to put up on the news to show people, so they made all this fake moon footage.
No, I'm fully convinced they just wanted to get the shit to beat Russia
Oh yeah, of course.
and to like drive up American morale.
Dix Insider says Fauci oversaw the company in some way. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Fauci should be in. I mean, Fauci literally the fact that he got pardoned by Joe Biden for like a very specific 11 years. Fauci should be in prison for sure.
I gotta look more into the lore, but yeah, if that's the case, bro, that's wild. But dude, Chip, Piss, and Fizz, I know you guys are the same person because you guys both don't fucking capitalize your first letters in your words unless it's I. Who does that, bro? Come on, man.
Went to have lunch with my son at the Melt near with my son and his roommate. The moon is the white rabbit. You can trace a rabbit on the face of the moon. As the moon goes through its phases, it goes down the rabbit hole, follow the white rabbit, and find the truth. Yeah, hell
Isn't
yeah.
the more moon is fake kind of guy or something like that?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the moon. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. You know what's funny is, dude, I swear to God, I had a great question for the Moor just earlier today. This has happened a couple times now where I have great questions for him and then he doesn't show up. But then now he's here and I can't remember any of these fucking questions that I had.
Oh, dude, the Fizz, nice. I hope you had a good lunch with your son, bro. It's cool. Yeah, the moon is not. I knew it. Yeah, he doesn't believe that the moon is a real thing. What do you think it is then? Is it a projection in your eyes?
Dude, I swear to God, I'm not gonna be able to think of this fucking question now. I don't remember. I'll have to keep thinking. I'll have to start writing this shit down. The moon is light. So a projection or just a natural source of light? Just only light.
Like radio frequencies everywhere around us. The sky is frequencies. Oh, the more. What do you think about people saying that like aliens are really demons and they live in a dimension separate from our third dimension? What do you think about that? If you're onto this like frequency shit.
The Moor did send me a picture of his son and his roommate. I'm not really sure why though.
Nah, Fizz, not the more. But yeah, I don't know why either.
Not the Moor. Fizz sent me a picture of his son. I'm gonna post a picture. Fizz, I'm gonna post this picture of your son, and I'm gonna put my phone number under it, and I'm gonna say, "Girls, hit me up" or something.
Yeah, college ladies hit you up.
I did one time write an ex-girlfriend's phone number on the bathroom stall at a Denny's, and wrote "hit up
Jesus.
for a good time."
Did anyone call?
I don't think so, but I also did post her number, the same girl's number, on 4chan one time with a random picture of a naked chick I found online.
Jesus Christ.
And she immediately called me and said, "Why is my phone blowing the fuck up with the random people saying weird shit?" Because she knew that was some shit that I would do, and I was like, "I don't know." And hung up on her.
I don't know.
She was pissed.
Dude, you're going to hell, man. Jesus Christ, that's fucking terrible.
And this was like, I mean, we were still I mean, I say ex-girlfriend. This was the off and on girlfriend all throughout high school. So I was, yeah,
But
yeah,
did you
pretty
probably
much.
put fucking hella predators on her? That's fucked up, bro.
Well, she's fine. She turned out fine. We still talk. We're still cool.
Oh, that's good. As long, forgive
She
and
just sent
forget,
me.
man.
She just sent me. We just talked the other day, actually.
Nice.
No, it's not the moon. That's the Shell gas station light sign. It's possible, I suppose, but it sounds like it would not be a paradise we enjoy. I think that's him talking about the angel or the aliens being demons. I think it's hard for me to believe that there are any mistakes in this creation of this place and or whatever.
The more, are you religious or are you a simulation guy? I know some people believe that this shit is all like a code that we live in. I don't believe in that shit, by the way, but I'm just saying.
Notice that Annie just dropped by for the hello or the hey, and that was it.
Yeah, she feels bad for us.
But she usually says hello. Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah, true. Maybe it's the vampire on her account. He fucking hacked her. Fucking Timmy boy, man. Shit.
I forgot about Tim.
So the devil's the observer? No religion? Well, if you're not religious, then who the fuck is the observer, bro?
He's saying we are the observer.
Oh, and we perceive this. Okay, I understand. No, my bad. I
So
misinterpreted
the more,
what
does
you were
that
saying.
mean you think we create what our own afterlife is? Because isn't that kind of what that theory was showing, is that whatever you believe is what your afterlife will be? Because if that's the case, I'm going to die and just be with my ex-girlfriend. My afterlife is just going to be me hanging out with my ex-girlfriend.
You could be with your ex-girlfriend today if you hit her up, man. I'm telling you.
Start making those AI videos like, just kill yourself. Just kill yourself and you can have everything you want. Simulation implies this place is not real. To deny reality is psychosis. However, the topic does have actual science in it. They use a projector to watch shit. They rearrange their room. Fizz, are you talking about your son's dorm room?
He is, yeah. He's talking about 120-inch viewing in college. Man, shut the fuck up. He's talking about how they have Roku in their room. Oh no, watch out. They got Roku, bro.
Wait, is that like impossible?
No, dude, everyone has Roku. To be fair, I don't. I'm broke. But
I have a Roku TV.
I don't. I just watch shit off my laptop that I hook up to my monitor, but that is neither here nor there. I mean, some people believe that like whatever you perceive is what you believe at the end of the day.
So I can just die and then hang out with my ex-girlfriend for all eternity.
All right, we are the observers. We each have our own sun, moon, and stars. The wave function collapses where each individual sees it. No, you're too. Dixon Sider, I agree. Becky needs to stop being such a doomer, man.
Dude, I'm 30 fucking 2.
Dude, that's not even old, bro.
My hair is thinner than it used to be.
You can fix that.
I can't afford to fix it.
Okay.
I mean, my hair is obviously fine. Like, I have hair.
I was gonna say, I actually think your hair looks fine, bro.
It's
but
not the
I
lion's
understand.
mane it was when I was in high school, but I can't afford to fix it. I get a beer gut way too easy.
Oh, excuse me.
Dude, I'm literally past my prime physically. I'm not attracted to other 32-year-old girls. Like, I need like a 25-year-old chick, and I'm not in a place to go pull that. By the time I will be able to pull like a 23, 24, 25-year-old chick, I'll be like in my 50s. Unless the YouTube channel pops off, and in this case, you guys are not helping with this very much.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Our short talking about Dr. Mike Isbertal has 1.5K on YouTube. I don't know. We could be headed for the big time, bro.
Dude, YouTube Shorts is such a fucking ripoff.
Nah, facts. Fizz, man, shut the fuck up. He's talking about they have a dope college room. Stop being a bitch about it.
Your vagina's smaller than it used to be too. I don't think that's how it works. I think the older you get, the wider.
Oh shit. The more saying, give it a year, you'll find cougars hot too. I know multiple dudes around my age that do date older women. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. No
So weird.
disrespect to my friends.
Dixon Sider says he's going bald and wants to go to Turkey.
Dude,
I would not classify my hair as going bald just yet, but I'm sure it will be by the time I'm like late 30s at the, at
Yeah,
the
your
early.
shit's probably just getting a little thin with age, man. But it's not unfixable.
Well, with the money I have, that's what I'm saying. Cole, God, I got to get used to the Dixon Sider thing. I would
Oh
be
yeah,
down.
shit, yeah.
I would love to go to Turkey.
Dude,
And
Turkey looks awesome.
I'd love to go to Turkey and get my hair worked on the way that I want it to. That's, again, why I need the YouTube channel to pop off, because that's what people do. Like Johnny Mitchell, become successful on YouTube, go to Turkey.
Yeah.
but this YouTube shit's not working out.
I just wanted to go back to shit piss. I'm actually convinced that shit piss is no longer fizz because shit piss says the moon is just blood waves, which is something only a Dragon Ball fan would reference, and Fizz is not a Dragon Ball fan. Case closed, man. Shit piss is
Shit
really
piss is
not
shit.
fizz.
Shit piss. No, I'm not shaving my head. At least not right now. I don't need to yet, anyways.
Oh
Give
shit, Dick's inside of your balding, man. That's unfortunate. Gotta lock in and go to Turkey, bro.
Okay, so the Billie Eilish thing. She is repeating what Warren Buffett and Bill Gates said about 15 years ago. Are you talking about the climate change stuff, or did they say something else? If you're a billionaire, you're welcome to join the club if you agree to donate half your money. You're not. Mine is really bad. Dixon Snyder, if the YouTube channel ever pops off, I'll take you to Turkey with me.
Hell yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's the first guarantee I will make on this channel.
Dude, if we ever end up blowing up, we gotta fucking really like give credit to our OG supporters, man. The people that pull up on the Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, well, like first and foremost, Fizz would get
Yeah.
a spot. Fizz, I'd force you to be a moderator in the chat, but I would also pay you.
Yeah, dude, we pay him like a ridiculous, like luxurious salary, bro, to be a moderator.
Yeah, we pay you money just to be a mod in the chat. Dixon Cider, if you wanted to, I'd pay you to be a mod in the chat.
Facts. Dude, yeah, when the shit blows up, we can have mods in the chat, dude. It's gonna be sick. Dude, I can't wait to be like, man, Fizz, ban this food. Get him out of here. It's gonna be awesome.
The more, dude, I don't know. What would you want? Like, I'd pay for you to like take a trip somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, you want to. I was gonna joke and say like you want to go to the moon. I'll pay for you to go to the moon. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We'll go to some weird place or some shit. That'd be your deal. The more. Dude, Fizz would be awesome. Like, basically a security guard. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
get this motherfucker out of here, Fizz.
Yeah.
And Fizz.
Fizz, get his ass. Get him out of here.
Yeah, Fizz would ban shit piss just to prove a point.
Yeah, facts that he's not him.
Australia or New Zealand? I'd be down, dude. I'd be down. Australia, I'm scared of because of the spiders, but
I
I'm
said,
still
dude,
down to go there.
The bugs are like this fucking big, man.
You know, when it comes to going to other countries for girls, people might think this is crazy, but I want to go to Russia for girls.
You've always said that you find Russian women the hottest.
The hot, white, blonde Russian chicks, dude. Like from the James Bond movies and shit.
Oh, it's not a bad take. That's not crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Never need payment. Yeah, but still, Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz, come on, man. If the channel blows up like how we're talking, bro, it would. You deserve the compensation, bro.
Yeah, we're talking blow up, blow up.
Yeah, like insane. Tasmania? Fizz, what are you talking about? Tasmanian women, bro? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Fizz, are you saying there's hot chicks in Tasmania? Hit up Sweden first. Yeah, Sweden also probably has hot white chicks. Those girls are a little less money hungry.
Fizz
Hey, this
says
channel-
no, Eastern Bloc bitches are toxic as fuck. Dixon Cider, thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
This channel just needs to be seen by I don't know by who.
Now we just need to keep on getting lucky, bro. Like if we get even a few videos that got like 10K views, we'd be fucking on the path to success.
It's mostly my fault. I still need to make videos.
It's not
Like I
your
keep
fault,
saying.
man. I mean, you're consistent with the live stream at least.
Yeah, but the live stream's not what's gonna take off, in my opinion.
It's true, yeah. We'll never get big off of just streaming. That is true.
I just have to make videos. It's either that or like the TikTok or Instagram blows up and like some people come over here from there. But you know, I definitely got to start making videos. I do want to get back to working on the 16 candles video.
Yeah, the Scream one ain't do that bad. You know, like 150 is not terrible.
A bit in the grand scheme of YouTube.
It's
Yes,
true.
it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying in comparison to like the live stream view count, because usually we get like 40 views per stream in total.
I still don't know why the Tommy Lee, Brittany Ferlin video of me just talking about that situation got 8,000 views.
Yeah, that was wild.
8,036 views. I just got a comment on it earlier today. Like people will pop by and yeah, 8,000 views on that one random video. And then ever since then, you know, it's like lucky if I break 100. The video I put up right after that got 393. So just, yeah, immediately back down to
Yeah, dude, the more is right. It just like whatever tripped something in that video tripped the algorithm and I liked it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is that I was on. It was like the day. It was funny because it was even like the day after it got posted. Like the news broke. It was like just like a celebrity story, and it was like the day after I made that video,
Yeah.
and it literally was just me talking. There was really not even any editing. I mean, I did edit it, but I mean, there was nothing. It was just editing of me talking about it, and then
Yeah, it's true. I think celebrities, name dropping celebrities is definitely always a successful strategy. It brings the masses. Yeah, dude, we'll see. I think staying consistent with the streams, get a few more videos out there, get lucky on a few of them, will bring more people. I mean, Shitpiss is a new person, bro. So I mean, we're still slowly but surely getting new people into chat.
there's definitely a pirate radio field of the channel that people are out there for.
That's like the highest compliment the stream could get. Fucking pirate radio.
Yeah. I do sometimes wish, like I always talk about how I wish I never thought to do the cameras.
Yeah, just classical radio.
Yeah, just do purely audio. But
Or FM or AM or some shit.
I do like the idea of the channel, basically just being like, I think my mom calls it a radio show,
She does, yeah.
which I like that way. I always joke and call it a talk show as opposed to I hate people calling it a podcast. It's not a fucking podcast.
Dude, whenever I try and show mom your fucking like I'll be like, oh, fucking Beckett's streaming, she'll be like, I don't want to see, but I'm happy he's streaming. She like refuses to watch it.
It's funny. I told her today that we joke about how they should deport potheads out of the country.
What'd she say?
She just laughed.
Yeah. No,
She
she
does have
also
some
hates
idea.
marijuana. I don't know if you ever talked with her about it.
Which is funny because today she was trying to tell me she doesn't care if people smoke pot.
Yeah, right.
She was telling me
she goes back and forth on shit all the time though.
Well, she was telling me there's some kid in her
Yeah.
class that is like nonverbal autistic, and his parents send him to school. He still shits his pants,
Yeah.
and he reeks of pot because his parents smoke pot in the house. And she
Yeah.
was like, "I don't care. I don't care if you want to smoke pot after the kids go to bed." And I'm like, okay, well, me and Protomax are saying they should just deport all those motherfuckers. That would take
Yeah.
care of the issue. And then she's like, "No, I don't care what you do, as long as like the kid goes to bed or something or blah blah blah." And so she's trying to say she doesn't care.
Wild.
Allow Shitpiss to be his own person. It's not me.
Fizz, I already told you I accept that you're not the same person because Shitpiss was talking about Dragon Ball shit.
Shitpiss is correct that we do need titties on camera too.
Yeah, facts. I was watching, I think it was your stream with Gianni. I was watching the recap that your ultimate goal is to just have a hot chick at the bottom showing her tits.
Yeah, especially in like the live, like if we ever do reach the point where we can get super chats where people send in money in chat. Anytime someone donates $20 or more, you have a girl lift her shirt up.
That would be chill.
It is YouTube though, so you'd have to like I think I said put the stickers over her over the center or whatever.
Yeah, the fucking stars. I used to offer people $500 footage of the moon from one. It doesn't exist. Can't see the stars. Yeah, dude. Of course.
Footage of the moon from over 100,000. Where do you go to shoot the moon from over 100,000 feet? Like, what do you mean? Like, if you were to offer me this reward right now, where I am in California, like where, you know what I mean? Like, where?
Yeah, how far away are we from the moon? I said, of course, like I know what he's fucking talking about. I take it back the more. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know if you're right. I don't know why I agreed.
He says use high altitude balloons
To get a shot of the moon. Don't they just take satellite images if you believe in that shit?
The more I used to work for AT&T, and one time I had a lady come in and she told me that she was a witch and she needed a really good camera phone to take pictures of the moon with her coven.
Dude, it's pretty scary. I read a statistic that witchcraft is like one of the faster growing religions in America. Can you believe that shit?
Well, this lady, first of all, was like a middle-aged. Like, this was definitely just like a kooky old lady that was hanging out with her girlfriends playing with flower petals and shit.
Saw some shit on Reddit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care if your parents smoke pot. That's fine. Just make sure to give me all your brownies when you come home from school.
Hell no.
Hell yeah, even your background. That is true. It's funny. I didn't even think about how the background kind of looks like.
Oh yeah, true. It does.
It could look like a girl with no shirt on. You can look right in the middle though and see that she clearly has a white top on.
The more, where do people go to study witchcraft? Fucking, I'm sure it's the internet.
Yeah, most girls probably go to Reddit.
Yeah. Oh, 100 messages today. Let's go. Thank you, guys.
Space begins at an altitude of 100 kilometers, 62 miles above sea level, a boundary known as the Kármán line. Thought witches flew over the moon. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I had to try hard not to laugh at her when she told me that. I'll just pull up Danny Mullen and start a Patreon or something and charge for those boob flashes. That would be that'd be like, well, Dixon Cider, when I say like the super chats, it wouldn't be full on, like I said, it's on YouTube. So it'd have to be just a girl lifting up her shirt to reveal her bra, or you put stickers over her tits.
Yeah, and Dixon Cider, eventually the girl would want to break free and just take the money for herself. We wouldn't get anything anymore if we did that.
Yeah. And then eventually, once she's been here long enough, she can start her own OnlyFans, and then she leaves, and we find some other poor girl that's like desperate for attention or whatever. And then you bought her a 3K camera and she filmed porn with it. No, what was really annoying was she basically made up her own mind and said that she wants the newest iPhone because that has the best camera. And I was like, okay. Like, she came in and she told me she needs the best camera on a phone because she wants to take pictures of the moon. And I said, okay, that's cool. And then she just goes, so I think the newest iPhone is probably the one I'm going to go for because I hear that's a great camera. And I said, okay, yeah, cool. She came in like a month later and complained about it to me. And I was like, I didn't even tell you shit. You just picked this one out. Like, you're not going to complain to me about this shit.
Yeah, facts.
There's a lot of amateur high altitude balloon footage. The highest recorded flight is 200K feet. Nothing goes much higher than that. High altitude balloons settle around 110, 120 in most areas around the tropics equator. Just don't show her face. Well, no, we definitely want to show her face. Fizz, you are correct. It is Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Who is that?
Why can I not remember her? Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, right on.
That's who is on the background, is Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. Contact her. Contact who?
I think it was saying contact Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Yeah, the more I know, some people don't believe that we can even go to space. A lot of people argue that the Earth is a self-contained system we can't leave.
Shows my level of degeneracy. God, every time I log on to the original Disco Acid Cult page, more pictures have gotten like removed.
Ah, shit.
But I only went back here because, speaking of girls that I think would come on the channel and show their tits, and I'm not saying this is a girl who would, but there is one girl who followed the page and like I talk to once in a while, and she definitely liked anytime I posted a picture of myself.
Oh, shit.
And then I think we talked a little bit every once in a while, and I got the idea that, like, if I think she lives in the LA area, coincidentally, as some Mexican chick. I got the idea that I could pull this off if I wanted to, if I like lived near her or whatever.
You should.
And then she followed the Disco Acid Cult TV page, but then I requested to follow her back because her page is private and she just hasn't accepted it yet, but she still posts pictures.
If she has a lot of followers, she could just not see it. Like maybe she has hella requests that she hasn't gone through.
She only has 640 followers.
I don't know that.
Hold on.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Pour up on stream.
Well, hold on. I want to listen to something that she replied to, but this is like fucking years ago. And then, I think I'm going to talk. Okay, yeah, see, listen to this.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, and then someone just messaged me pointing out, there's like half naked girls all over Instagram and they're totally fine. So what we should do is any girls on here that are down to get half naked, I'll write the scripts for the videos and then I'll send them to you. And you make the video saying the shit. Dude, we'll go 50-50 on the shit. She replied to that and said, I volunteer.
Let's go. When was that?
February 16th, 2024.
Why have you not cashed out on this yet?
It's funny, she said, "I volunteer," and then I replied to it and said, "Making my dreams come true," and then she just never replied to that. And
Ah,
then she
fuck,
replied
never
to a
mind.
later story, so she's just very flaky with messages, to the point that when I request to follow her from the Disco Acid Cult TV page, she doesn't even notice it, even though she follows the page.
That is very strange.
So there is a chance that I could,
Do you
but
follow her on the original page?
yeah, I can message her from there.
Do you, I was gonna say maybe there's a reason she doesn't want you to follow her, but I can't think of what it is if you already follow her on the other account.
The only thing I could think of is she's a Mexican pothead,
Yeah.
so she's just retarded.
I was thinking, maybe she had, like, a boyfriend and she didn't want you to see or some shit, but if you already follow her on the other page and that's not true, then I
And
can't see
she's the
that.
type of Mexican chick that wears those dark brown Dickies pants.
What, like a chola?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, nice.
But she pulls them off. She pulls them off really well. She definitely looks like a chola. She has a chest piece tattoo of a moth.
Dude. Fucking nice. Dixon Cider, am I a fan of Dragon Ball Abridged? I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I think there's definitely some funny shit they pulled off in the past, but I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan. What about you?
Contact the girls once you get big, dude. Even before I get big, that'd be the thing. If I could get a girl in now while we're still small, she'd be dedicated and she'd be down for the cause
She'd
with
be like a
us.
ride or die, bro. If we're already big, they're gonna flake. They're just gonna be in it for the money.
You guys ever see the NASA put Pluto the dog on Pluto?
That is
CGI
wild.
nonsense. Like as a joke?
I thought he meant like a satellite dog or some shit. Like they call it a dog, but it's really like a little robot. I don't know if we could ever get anything far out to Pluto.
Anyone famous past 2010 as a whore?
Jeez.
There's probably like 50-50, I'd say.
So not Dave Blunt's, bro.
Yeah, Dave Blunt wishes he could be. California Stage. You probably has a copy of that. I know you just answered this. For me, it's my buddy Steven has sent me, or he used to send me a bunch of Dragon Ball Abridged stuff. Whenever I see it, but I think it's funny. I don't go out of my way to watch it.
Exactly. Yeah. Some shit's funny. Some stuff I really don't like about it though. They really harp on the Goku being a bad dad joke, which I fucking hate. I think that's like the most lowbrow joke of all time. And it's just not true.
Have you seen that clip of somebody asking Sean about it at a
Oh yeah, and he fucking goes off, bro.
yeah, that shit was funny.
Dude, if you want to see some funny Sean Schimmel clips, look up the fucking the shit he says is Goku is fucking hilarious. Like he calls people like faggots in Goku's voice and all that. Dude, it's fucking hella funny. And because people are always mad at Sean Schimmel because he doesn't like the Team 4-Star guys. And I'm like, or Dragon Ball Bridge, that's who they are. And he's always like, well, bro, yeah, because like he's Goku. Of course he doesn't fucking like people ripping on his shit.
What does it matter though? Like he still gets paid.
I agree. It's because he's very protective over his role. I see both sides, honestly.
I saw some people in the comments saying that he's like a terrible. Like some people think so. When it comes to Halloween,
Yeah,
people say about Jamie Lee Curtis is that she's not even a horror fan. She just comes back to the franchise when her career is not going so well and she needs some money.
yeah.
People say that about what's his name, Sean Schimmel.
Oh, he doesn't really like Dragon Ball?
That's his name, right?
Yeah,
Sean.
Sean Schimmel, yeah.
Yeah, people say that it's just his paycheck. He's not like a diehard. People say that Christopher Sabat is a better, like they say, like when you go to conventions, Sean Schimmel is kind of cold,
Yeah, I've heard he's quite the asshole in person.
But then
I
he
have
says
heard
you go
that.
to Christopher Sabat and that guy's fucking down and he'll do all the voices for you and he'll talk to you and like
Yeah,
he
he's the
loves the
coolest guy.
fans and
Yeah, everyone says that Sean is an asshole, and I do agree. Yeah, I mostly hear negative things about him. Christopher Sabat sounds like the cool guy.
me being a Vegeta fan, I'd go to Christopher Sabat first
Dude,
anyways.
he's Piccolo too.
Yeah, he's basically everybody that's
Yeah,
not Goku, it seems like.
yeah, he's Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha. I think he's a few others too.
I know he's Bubbles the monkey, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, I believe it.
Most disrespectful moments in anime history, the round table of Black Air Force energy. Fizz, what was that? I'm curious if Protomax has heard of this. Fizz mentioned an anime one time that was about a person who was transferred to another universe, but they got to bring their smartphone with them.
Oh, I haven't heard about that, but anime like that are pretty popular nowadays. Like I got reborn into another world and all that
It's
shit.
literally called like Reborn to Another Life with my phone or something. Fizz will know as soon as he hears me say this. I think it was just like a short little slice of life funny series or something too. I was saying that'd be great because then I would have I mean, I guess it would depend on what world you go to. What if you go to like some super high tech world and they make fun of your iPhone for being
Yeah, facts, dude.
dude, I want to fucking know why this girl won't follow the new page. I want to message her and be like, hey,
Call
go
her, call her. Call her from the dude, call her on stream. Call her from the OG page. You know you can call people on Instagram DMs.
yeah, why? I'm not gonna fucking call her right
Call
now.
her on stream, bro. That'd be sick.
That might be a good idea for the sometime in the near future.
Yeah, call her just be like, oh, like I haven't talked to you in a while. I just want to see how you're doing. You want to see what's up with her.
So you know how the old page I never post? Remember that time I posted a story a couple weeks ago just saying like, hey, this page is inactive, go follow
Yes.
the new page.
Yeah, I remember that.
When I posted that, that's when she went to the new page and followed it.
Dude, fucking call her ass, man.
And then I requested to follow her
Yeah.
because her page is private and she just hasn't accepted it. But now that I'm on the old page again, she posted a selfie 2 days ago, so I know she's
Does
active.
she look good?
Yeah, she's
Call
looks like
her,
she's
man. Call her.
it looks like she's working at like a restaurant, but she calls herself a hose handler.
Maybe it's like
And
the fucking Hooters waitress or some shit.
yeah, but it's not a Hooters. It looks like some other. She's
It could,
wearing a thong in the style of Alita from like the late 90s, early 2000s.
maybe it's like Los Ojos or something. I think it's like the Mexican Hooters. I think that's the name of it. What was I gonna say?
What is it?
Ship says no balls.
Here we go. In another world with my smartphone. There's 2 seasons. He says, I trolled Monkey all week. Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you, dude, I'm sure Fizz is acting like Gypsy Crusader when no one's around.
Oh no, it's not Los Ojos. It's Ojos Locos, bro. That's like the Mexican Hooters. Maybe she works there.
Are they called hose handlers?
I don't know.
Because her
Dude.
shirt literally says hose handler on it.
Oh shit, I have no idea then.
Oh, of course, when I Google hose handler, of course, an actual hose handler comes up. You know, she definitely works at some restaurant where she is paid to bring people drinks and have her, like, the sides of her thong showing.
Dude, you gotta have her on stream for sure then. Sounds
Yeah,
like
I
she's born for the role.
really should, especially since I'm gonna be like, hey, remember a year ago when you said you're down to get half naked?
Dude, tell her, have her on for 30 minutes, tell her you'll pay her $20. Fuck it.
I just need to find an excuse to message her from the old account.
Say, oh, I was looking back on my old. Say you were messaging other people looking to collab. Make it sound like you got hella shit going on. Like, oh, was responding to some people trying to collab on this old account, telling them to move to the new one. Just wanted to message you.
That is true. I'll message her and say, hey, I'm on the yeah. Basically, you said I'm on the old account, looking for someone to stream. God, she's gonna fucking stream from her phone.
Who cares, man?
And because she's Mexican, it's gonna be some shitty fucking phone, and she's gonna want to like smoke.
she's gonna stream from the track phone that she bought at Target.
Yeah, and she's gonna actually it kind of looks like an iPhone in this picture, and she's gonna want to like smoke a blunt on stream or some shit.
Dude, she's hot. Who gives a fuck?
Oh yeah, no, she has an iPhone. We're good.
Fizz isn't El Pollo Loco. Oh, he's trolling. Never mind. Nah, definitely hit her up, man. She definitely seems at least semi-interested in you or being on the channel.
Her part of her bio says probably smoking joints with mixed breed bitches by the pool.
Mixed breed?
Yeah.
It sounds like a fucking insult. I would take that shit personally.
Yeah, she's definitely a fucking pot smoking whore, that's for sure.
Potheads, man. Yeah, pixelated titties. Shit piss.
It would work for like the censor. I don't have to actually censor them because her camera. No, she has an iPhone though. We'd be good there. But I am very tired of having people on their phones. But like I said, there are exceptions to be made.
Dude, I'm gonna get the mic this weekend, bro. The setup's about to be going crazy.
Do you have anywhere? You know what I was thinking about?
What's up?
To put a tripod with that mic on it.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Because the tripod is kind of, it's not big. It's like right now, I imagine your laptop is right in front of you.
I mean, I like. Do you mean like space on like my desk in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have space.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, do you have
which one?
space? Like, you'd have to probably push the laptop back a little. I mean, you'll figure it out, but just
Yeah, no,
try to get the microphone up to your mouth.
for sure. Yeah, no, totally. I can make it work. Yeah.
I noticed that for some reason when Dirty White Boy would come on, he would put the microphone like over here, and then Johnny came on Monday or Wednesday, and he had the. I'm like, dude, you guys put the microphone up to your fucking mouths. Like,
Yeah, I think they're worried about the perspective of the laptop because yeah, it is different from like a PC and where like you have to have the computer facing you. But I'll figure it out. Fuck it.
oh god, Fizz is popping off. We got all the burbs representing. We got the big weaves, bad attitudes.
Yeah, on and popping. Fizz, this reminds me of that night you were trying to convince us that you're from the trenches because you go to Church's Chicken and you're like, oh, like they fear me out there in the hood. Man, shut the fuck up. Don't be talking that shit in chat.
Fizz, what kind of cheap arm? Dude, my arm was like $200.
God damn, really?
I told you, when I used to have money, yeah, I spent money on this shit like nothing. Dude, I have this $200 arm, this like 250, this microphone. The arm is probably like $100, but it's a really nice Rode. The
It's a
brand is
fun-
covered up. I've got it covered with these.
Oh yeah. You
But
got you.
Dirty White Boy's got my other arm. I had a cheaper boom arm that I gave to him, and he's got my Rode microphone too.
That's a
I've been
funny saying.
considering
Yeah.
switching or getting the Rode mic from Dirty White Boy back because this mic, I notice every once in a while you'll hear a little like crackle sound. But I think what it might be is the way I have it plugged into my PC. It's a USB to USB-C to USB-C, and then I have a little USB-C to A converter. And the cord is just a little loose, so I almost just want to get a new USB-C to USB-A cord and try just with a whole new cord before I start thinking about no, it's definitely not scammed. Let me show you the arm I have actually. Let me pull
Oh
up the
shit.
it's a Rode.
Back when I had money.
It's literally yeah, $130 for the fucking arm that I'm using right now. And the reason for it is because it's super quiet. It's this one right here. You can actually see it now if you look at mine, I'm sure.
Fizz says you got scammed. LOL. Damn, he's talking shit.
No, I just bought good shit. I didn't even realize they had different color arms though. Not that I would have got one of these colors.
Nah, I agree. Hey, buy it nice the first time, or else you're gonna have to buy it twice. It's facts.
And then this mic actually coincidentally that you see in these pictures is the mic that I had that I used to use that I gave to Dirty White Boy. Except this is the XLR version. I had the the USB version.
Does he ever talk about coming back on stream, or is that ship kind of sailed?
He always talks back and forth. I could probably get him to come on at some point.
Are you interested in that, or are you cool with like the current setup?
I'd have him on.
Sure.
I mean, I guess it depends on what he wants to talk about. Nowadays, he probably wants to talk about bannable stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, true. You'd have to be careful. You guys might have to stream on Rumble.
Stuff that Fizz actually would love to talk about.
Yeah. Dude, Fizz is fucking on your ass in the comments. Holy shit.
They rode your ass to the
to the bank.
Dude, so while Fizz is telling me that we got scammed, Fizz is
Yeah.
recommending HyperX Quadcast. Do you know what he's talking about when he says HyperX Quadcast?
I have no idea, no.
A perfectly fine microphone, but
Yeah.
it's the microphone that you see. Look, let me pull up a picture.
Yeah.
It's this shit. The cheap $80 gamer mic that you see the little red light up.
Oh, that shit. I know what you're talking about now.
So while Fizz is out here talking about Rode being a scam brand, while it's like one of the greatest, Rode and Shure are like the two best audio quality brands you can get. Fizz is talking about HyperX Gamer Nerd fucking. I guess that makes sense. He's always telling us to get on Discord. This is what
Yeah, he's
everyone on
always talking about
Discord's using.
smoking weed. Hey, I bet you play Call of Duty too, huh, Fizz?
I do like the HyperX. Anytime I see someone using them, they sound fine and they do look cool.
It does it. It kind of reminds me of like a lava lamp.
Yeah, I think the lighting kind of looks like that when it's on too. But this is like what like gamers will start with, or they get my original mic that Johnny has. That was the first mic I ever bought.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Fuck, what's it called? The Blue Yeti.
Oh yeah, the Yeti, bro. That's like the OG.
Yeah, that was the first mic I ever got. Was the Blue Yeti. It was like probably like $130. I got it from Best Buy.
Yeah, the Blue Yeti is the classic. I had a buddy who streamed on Twitch for like he did it like twice, and then he gave up on it. But he had a Blue Yeti.
Bought a G-Wagon because it's better. Now, if I ever made a shit ton of money on the channel and I could start buying cars, I would buy an 80s car. And I would have to learn how to drive stick all over again, but I think it's actually alright. I have a Yeti. Yeah, no, the generic, the Yeti, the 130, it's not a bad. I don't know how whenever Johnny uses it, I don't know if it's because he's got it set so far away. Yetis were the expensive option.
Yeah. Oh, really? I don't know about that.
Well, the Yeti is more than the HyperX that he's talking about. His mic is $80 that Fizz keeps repping.
Yeah, true,
The
true.
Blue Yeti is like the most generic, like podcast mic, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Because people really only use the quad, that gamer mic. That's for like live. That's for streaming video games and like talking to your buddies while you're gaming.
Yeah. Fizz
Or-
says, I have kids, not a heroin addiction. I buy cheap shit. All right, man. Right on.
Dude, being a heroin addict, you have to buy only cheap shit, except for your heroin. That's how that shit works. You can't buy Starbucks and heroin at the same time.
Damn, that's deep.
That actually was a problem with my girlfriend at the time when we were on heroin. She would always want Starbucks, and I'm like, "Do you want Starbucks now, or do you want to be sick tomorrow? Like, which one?"
Damn, someone fucking write that down.
And it
That's
really would
fire.
come down to shit like that. Like, we'd get into fights about that stuff. And the funny thing is, it was her money, but I was just like, "Dude, like, why do you not see 6 hours into the future?" Like,
Yeah, on some all for one for all type shit. Damn.
oh, they're kind of finicky. That sound nice. Are you talking about the Yeti still? Shit
Yeah,
piss?
I think I'm still talking about the Yeti. Yeah.
This, I guess, is kind of making me think that shit piss is not Fizz, because shit piss.
Oh no, I'm convinced they're not the same person. Like I said, that Blitzwave comment really convinced me they're really not the same person. I think Shitpiece is just a random passerby fan, which, like I said, is a good thing for the channel, man.
Shit piss. What did you use? What do you use a Yeti mic for, by the
I was
way?
also going to ask that. I'm curious. You stream or what?
You've activated my trap card. My kids are my hair. That's the gayest thing you've ever said, Fizz.
Damn.
Yeah, no, of course, you're supposed to love your kids more than yourself, but my kids are my heroine. What is this, like a 2006 song by Boys Like Girls?
That reminds me of that one. Have you ever seen the anti-marijuana Yu-Gi-Oh ad?
No.
It's fucking dude. Oh, you got pulled up. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking like Yabi Yugi talking about. I know that marijuana would impact my dueling skills, so I stay away from it to protect myself and my friends. Like all that kind of shit, bro.
Wait, what? Yeah, let me try to find this.
It's real too. It's not like some fan made shit. It's a real clip.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Anti-marijuana. Oh god, yeah, anti-drug PSA official.
Dude, pull it up, man. It's a goat ass clip.
Is this it?
Yeah,
I know marijuana is harmful. I know it can't improve my game. My friends and I have faced many battles, and we have always dueled without drugs. I wouldn't be the world's best duelist if I smoked marijuana. It would disappoint my friends and lower my concentration. And losing control with drugs is one duel I don't want to have. I must stay healthy and keep my friends close if I want to defeat my opponent's monsters. I will never dishonor myself or my friends by using drugs. That's playing a game I can't win. Honor. My anti-drug.
based Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Stay away from marijuana.
That's awesome.
It's a fucking sick ass clip, man.
Dude, I love how all the old anti-drug commercials specifically focused on marijuana.
Yeah, fat dude. Look at our society now. We used to be a real country.
Shit piss this gaming stream, yeah, but I haven't figured it out fully yet. What do you mean? What have you not figured out, shit piss? Shit piss is his own person and deserves to be recognized. So now Fizz is simping for shit piss. That's what's going on.
Yeah, pretty soon Fizz is gonna be saying shit piss is my heroin.
Yeah, shit piss is my heroin. Fizz, have you ever smelt mothballs? Shit piss, actually, yes. My mom kept mothballs in her trunk with all the Afghans and shit for winter. How did you get their tiny legs apart? You've activated my trap card. See, now I think they're the same person again.
I know. Yeah, they're starting. He's talking to himself again.
Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty funny. That's actually funny as fuck. Good one. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Yeah, I think Fish just knows a little bit about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, probably after he AI searched it from watching our stream. Fuck.
Also, the fact that Shitpiss has a microphone for gaming streams but hasn't fully figured it out yet, that seems mighty Fizz to me.
Ooh.
Like, Fizz can't figure out how to run his own gaming stream.
Yeah, because he's too busy smoking pot.
Yeah, Fizz, maybe if you were a little bit more like Yami Yugi.
Yeah, did you not just listen to him talk about how it's affecting your concentration? It's a game you can't win. What a fucking sick ass head.
You know, Vegeta would have made a great anti-drug ad.
Facts. Yeah, Vegeta would not be down with that shit.
No, not at all. It would interrupt his training.
Facts.
It would
He
get
would
in the
say
way
that's
of
some-
him.
He would say some low class shit. An elite Saiyan would never smoke weed.
Streaming is just tough, and my PC
What?
my stream PC is like 10 years old, so quality is crap and probably can't handle the Yeti mic.
Dude, your PC can definitely handle a mic. That's not going to be your issue.
Would a 10-year-old PC be able to handle the live stream though?
Yeah, dude, 10 years old. 10 years ago is 2015. You got to think about how recent of a PC that is. That's really not that bad.
You know, the process of my live stream was Fizz, I didn't even know you had a Kick that you streamed on. Dude, bring me on your stream on Kick, Fizz.
Dude, we got to expand the channel to Kick. Dude, I always forget the Kick is even a fucking thing.
Okay, so the process, speaking of 10-year-old PCs, the process of me doing the live stream was I was trying to get it going for just as quick and cheaply as possible.
Yeah.
So my very first plan was to take my GoPro Hero 11, because GoPros have live streaming capability,
Damn.
and just stream from my GoPro. So I tested it out on YouTube, and the stream drops every 5 seconds. Literally just completely drops for like 5 seconds at a time. It's terrible. Don't ever stream from a live GoPro.
Yeah.
So then the next thing I did was I got my first microphone, just the Blue Yeti mic, and I ran a live stream from my like $150 laptop PC, my HP laptop from Walmart.
Oh.
And that seemed to work out all right. I actually have some clips of me talking to Annie on private stream, like the first time. But anytime I did a screen share, it would just glitch to shit.
Yeah, Shitpiss's comment is kind of reflecting that as well. Yeah, I didn't think about playing with games. He says he uses like 90% of his CPU.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, when you have like share screen or like games going on at the same time, I could see it shitting his pants then.
And then that's when I learned on Reddit that, yeah, you pretty much can't do a real live stream from a laptop. So that's when I finally gave in. I was like, fuck, I have to buy an actual computer. And I bought a PC from a guy on Facebook Marketplace, and then that PC sucked. And then I went to get that fixed, but it never got fixed. And then I bought the PC I have now.
Damn.
And that was all back when I had money. I used to have money I used to just buy shit, not even look at my bank account for a good couple of years. That was a lot of fun. And it would be like, oh, here's a movie from 1974 on DVD on eBay for $130. Like, just fucking buy. No second thought about it, and it would not hurt my bank account at all.
Damn.
Yes, the PC can handle it, but my CPU goes up 90% usage with a lot of games. Yes, the games.
Yeah, anything going on beside it, because you can just stream yourself talking for. I remember I used to go live on Instagram with my friends on the plastic iPhone 5C.
Yeah.
And it ran fine, but it's when you start adding shit that's when it takes performance.
I think even my computer, I could probably stream video game. My computer was $1,000, so it's not like the most expensive. It's not cheap.
You could stream on your PC, no problem. I'm
Gaming, yeah.
about that.
World of Warcraft streaming with my brother rating in WoW. I always wanted to get into World of Warcraft. Get more RAM. Max your RAM on any PC you own. Fizz giving out tech lessons here. I know I actually have a game PC I built and routed to my stream PC with the capture card for better quality. I never learned anything about I think Dirty White Boy got a capture card. No, I don't know how, dude. I don't know how he ran his.
Oh my god, Fish, shut up, man.
Y'all think having a Discord is crazy? Dude, no, I don't think a Discord is crazy. I just don't have enough people. Fizz, it would literally be only. I'm about to just make it and just say fuck it and just let Fizz talk to himself all day in the Discord. Because that's what's going to happen. It's going to be Fizz by himself talking in the Discord.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I don't have. What do you think? I have fucking fans? Do you see this chat right now, Fizz? It's you. You are the only person in this chat, Fizz.
Well, shit piss is a separate person, I'm convinced. But yeah.
Oh god, I was gonna pull up on a Dirty White Boys racing streams, but he has fucking ads.
Ah, fuck.
Alright, yeah, this is what his shit looks like. And he used to stream from his Xbox. How he explained it, it was like from his Xbox through his laptop. I do like how he's got the camera, the steering wheel cam down here.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
His stream's funny though. When he starts off, this is what pops up.
What the fuck? Is that his tattoo?
No, not at all.
Oh, Jesus.
You could tell, dude, he's covered. You can't see any of his fucking skin right here on his body.
Oh, that's wild. I didn't realize he was blasted like that.
Yeah, like you're lucky if you can find a square inch of skin on his body. Yeah, no, you could just see he made this obviously just like this cheap edit, just like 3 pictures that he liked in perfect square form right here.
Yeah, straight up off Google Photos. He's got a FaZe Clan sweater on. Sick. That's funny. Fizz, I've never been a racing game fan myself. I like to drive a real car.
Yeah, Fizz, my buddy does, he does like sim racing, so he's got the whole setup with the pedals and they vibrate and
Does he still do it?
Yeah, this stream was this is streams from 9 months ago. He just uploaded something recently.
Oh yeah, I remember he said it was like a Fortnite video or something. No, he should continue on though, dude. He's got a decent little following, like 5,000, no?
Yeah, he's got 5,000 subs. He needs to just stay consistent at it.
Yeah, facts, dude. It's way easier to get to 10K from 5K than it is from 0 to 5. Dude, getting from 0 to 1 is the hardest, really.
His subscribers are mostly into the ironworking stuff, though.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's most of his base.
Yeah.
Because it's other union members from across the country.
My game shut down. Sorry. We're loading back in.
Dude, he was saying he gets, like, recognized on some jobs from other iron workers.
That's cool, dude.
Disc Insider, we got to get you an ad. Dude, there's a couple ads I've always wanted to make. One, I want to make an ad of me promising to crash out. Like, some kind of ad about, like, you know, why should you subscribe to the channel? Well, because if the channel ever pops off, my ex-girlfriends are going to find out about it. And they're going to start pressing me in the comments, exposing my past secrets. And I'm going to crack under the pressure and I'm going to crash out and it's going to be all, you know, all publicly available. And then 2, I've always wanted to make like fake commercials. I think I've talked about that. Like,
yeah, I've talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like right now I'd say, oh, by the way, we got to take a quick word from our sponsor. And then we'd cut to, you know, it would look something like,
and we're all here today to group.
Except it would just go to the ad. But
Dude,
the ad would be like one of the fake commercials I've always thought of is, do you hate your fucking girlfriend or boyfriend? Well, we have a team of hitmen basically that will come take out your girlfriend and make it look like you had nothing to do with it. Stuff like that. I've also always wanted to start a joke company where I write suicide letters for people. Like I'm a professional suicide letter writer. If you're about to kill yourself, you call me, I'll write you a really good note. You know, give me notes like, oh, I have a girlfriend named Ashley. This is my mom's name. This is what I did to my dad 14 years ago, and I'll write your fucking suicide note for you. And then you pay me, and then you kill yourself and leave the note wherever you want to leave it.
Dude, nice. I remember you saying on a stream with Dirty White Boy that if you ever do get famous, you're going to get canceled for sure.
Yeah, it is actually like something I probably have to think about is if I ever did have like 1 million subscribers, like some girl is going to come out of the woodwork and be like, remember that time you did this? I'm like,
hypothetically speaking, would you deny it? Like if that did happen, would you just be like, that shit's not true?
No, I'd probably have to sit here and laugh and just be like, yeah, for sure. I don't know what else I'd be able to do. And the thing is, like, dude, I've done fucking awful shit. Like, it'd have to be like,
Is it provable though?
well, that's the thing. None of it's provable.
Oh, then you're good.
None of it's provable. I would probably have to make a joke about it. Like, it'd be like, oh, remember that time? I don't know. Like, just for like comparison.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I can't even think of a joke to make about it. But I would just have to laugh and be like, oh yeah, for sure. Back in my 20s, yeah, I was on drugs and I for sure did that shit.
Oh
I'd have
shit.
to Howard Stern it basically, just try to make it funny and hope that not too many people unsubscribe.
Facts. I think with the way the channel is going, I think most people would be probably it wouldn't cancel you. Hopefully.
No, if we had like a million fizzle gigs in the chat, no, I don't think they would
Yeah.
care.
That's what I mean. Fizz, that's true, man. Tattoos are I don't have any, but tattoos are like insanely expensive supposedly. That's why I think most people who are blasted like that have friends that do tattoos.
Yeah, in Dixon, we had a tattoo artist buddy that did pretty much everyone's tattoos.
Yeah, because dude, they're hella expensive. I remember one of my friends has a tattoo, and he told me it was like $500, and I don't think it's cool at all. I was like, what the fuck? Like that costs $500, dude? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's why I don't have any, because, dude, yeah, I don't want to spend fucking thousands of dollars on.
Dude, I think you'll always change your mind eventually. To like in 5 years, you won't even like it anyways.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I got the tattoos I wanted in high school, I'd be gay as fuck today.
That's fucking funny. That's when you switch to Rumble. I seen some shit on Rumble.
I do have a Rumble. I have
As
a Rumble account.
I've never made the venture over to Rumble, but it sounds like that's the case.
It sucks because it's been monopolized by the conservatives.
Yeah, it's like the people look at it as like a political streaming service, which sucks. Like that's never like a good connotation for a service, in my opinion. No
Yeah.
matter what it, whatever side.
And
of the
it's
political
not. It
spectrum.
literally is just meant to be a site where they won't kick you off for talking about COVID conspiracy theories or
Yeah, just like a less censored site, which I think is a good thing. Like there needs to be more options because YouTube is pretty fucking strict, man. Same with Twitch, man.
and I don't pay attention to the Rumble. I have it like once in a blue moon. I'll upload like I have 4 followers and 308 all-time views. The only videos I have there are I have the Molly Ringwald talking shit about the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
I have the Brittany Ferland, Tommy Lee video. I have some video about Sinners when that movie came out, and then I have when I talked about Britney Spears in the Tucker Carlson interview. I have the Sydney Sweeney video with the American Eagle ads, and then I have the live stream that me and Johnny did right after Charlie Kirk got wiped out. Just because I thought that would pull clicks on here, honestly. I was just straight trying to clickbait on Rumble. Like, oh, the conservatives might like me.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, no, so just once in a while when I think about it, I'll upload on Rumble. I tried to live stream on Rumble along with being on Twitch and YouTube, but Rumble requires you have a certain amount of followers that I don't have.
Yeah, some platforms are like that. Like I know on TikTok you need 1,000 to live stream.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm thinking about live streaming to Instagram at the same time because I think I
yeah,
can
I
do,
heard you talking about that with Gianni. I think it's a good idea actually. Fuck,
yeah,
I'm
I think I can
so
do
shit.
one more
Yeah,
platform. Like right now I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I think I can add one more.
yeah, you should do Instagram, man. I think that'd be good.
Dixon Cider, if you get famous, you'll have some difficult decisions to make with this chat.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Fizz will scare some people off.
I see.
Dixon Cider, I think Dixon Cider is pretty good at going with the flow. Like I think
Agreed.
Cider, like if there was a hot chick who was super down with LGBTQ people,
Yeah,
Dixon Cider would act like he's down with LGBTQ people. He's like down for the cause just because there's a hot chick. But if that chick showed up in chat, Fizz would not be down with her and Fizz would scare her away. That's what I'm saying.
that's facts. Yeah, I wonder if that's ever happened before. The only like equivalent I can think of is remember when Annie had that one chick on, and we were
Yeah.
all in the comments talking shit to her.
Yeah, that did not. I mean, it went well to me, but to her, it did not go well.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
I think I do like how up here shit piss said, "Oh, we won't believe it." You know, if that ever did happen, if I popped off and some ex-girlfriends started making comments, I really think though nowadays you just keep doing what you're doing and it goes away. It really does. Like it's
Yeah, dude, cancel culture is. I don't even think it's ever really been a real thing. Like people, you always end up coming back. Like it's never. You
I
can't permanently get rid of someone. You
you,
just can't
you
do
would
it.
you would for sure never catch me, and I'll guarantee this now in front of 3 people in live chat. You will never catch me doing like a 13-minute video being like,
I'm sorry. I can see it now,
I've
dude. The
I've been taking some time to reflect,
the
guys, and I've been thinking about this, and I've made mistakes in my life that I'm not proud of. No, I will never. You will never catch me doing that
There's
bullshit.
never gonna be a DSC TV apology video. Never. I can see it now, bro.
I've been truly educated by the community, and I think it's time to say that, like, oh yeah,
Dude,
right.
if you ever did that, you need to pull the Ric Flair. You remember that one promo on Rika back in the days? Like, I need to tell you guys that I will never retire. I'll die in the ring. You need to pull that shit if that ever happened, bro.
Hell yeah, I cheated on that fucking girl back in the...
Fucker.
Yeah, no, I will never. I will never, so sure, if one day like a girl comment and be like, yeah, he did this to me fucking 10, 15 years ago, I might have to like in live chat if the comments are overwhelming, I might have to be like, yeah, yeah, for sure. My draw is always just gonna be, dude, I was in my fucking 20s and I was on drugs. Like I don't know what else you really want,
Yeah.
but no, I wasn't trying to be a badass.
Oh, dude, Fizz, you're good, man. I'm just trolling you. It's all good, man.
Wait, what even happened?
I think this is like an old comment, but I was trolling him. Remember the one time Fizz was like, "People in the streets respect me" when we were talking about church and chicken. So I was just trolling, talking about back then. You're good, Fizz, man. It's all good.
I know I'd politely tell that hot, confused broad why she's wrong.
Oh, he's saying if a hot chick was in here talking about some shit.
Dixon Tiders was saying he would also scare off the hot chicks.
Oh shit! We do have some tough decisions to make in the chat.
No, I just think it'd be funny. Fizz was in chat on Halloween when.
Oh, the clown man, right?
Yeah, Fizz was in chat with Lee, the guy from England that I had on one time.
Yeah.
And I could tell Lee wasn't down with the stuff that Fizz was saying.
Yeah, I remember the stream you did with him. I could definitely see that being the case.
Fizz, I was on your side though. Lee, I don't know him as well as I know Fizz, but
yeah.
And Lee's a cool guy, I like him. I can't remember exactly what they were saying, but I was just getting a little bit of the idea that Fizz was saying shit, and Lee was just kind of like, oh, ha, ha. Even just like through chat, I was like, oh, Lee's not liking what he's saying right now.
Well, I mean, Lee's British, so I take whatever he says with a fucking grain of salt, man.
I was all makeup upped. Does that just mean you were rolling hard? Oh, it was Halloween too. I guess that is also the case.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I guess it depends on what kind of live chat I develop. I am curious if we did gain like 100 more people in live chat tomorrow.
Oh, Fizz, you're good. I was doing the same thing to the clown. I was telling him that I wouldn't let him to fucking manage my money because he's British or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I am kind of curious too if the channel takes off. Like, from what side of the internet is gonna be the reason it takes off? I always kind of figured it'd be like the rocker side for like like the Tommy Lee type shit. That seems to be like the stuff that does well on the channel.
Yeah. It sucks that I probably won't ever get horror fans too much.
Yeah, dude, it's because horror fans seem like a bunch of little bitches. I won't lie.
Horror fans, I can probably make videos that, I mean, maybe horror fans would watch, but they would never come hang out in the live chat because it'd be like as soon as anybody makes fun of a girl with blue hair, that stuff like that. Horror has definitely been kind of taken over by, but there are some people that aren't like that.
You need to make a video talking shit about horror fans. That would get clicks and get people mad in the comments, which is what we need.
The reason I wanted to have on, remember I talked about that guy, Jax the Ripper.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to have him on is he's got like over 600,000 followers on Instagram. Like he's big, and he's also an author. He writes books, but he's a big horror guy. And he thinks horror is way too pussy nowadays. That's like kind of his main thing. But he also has a following, so there is proof that like there are horror fans out there that think horror is too pussy nowadays.
Yeah, you can make it happen.
I'm a horror fan. Yeah, you should be.
I was laughing at fucking Shit Pisses fan or Shit Pisses comment. That shit was funny.
I'm glad to hear. One of the things I would joke about the channel is I'd say on the channel we use whore as a term of endearment.
Dude, true. They have their place in society, man. We need them.
And they contribute to the economy greatly.
Yeah.
Props to me for not saying, "How the fuck are you English and don't speak the language correctly?" Canadians speak better English.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea, Fizz.
Just talk shit about horror fans.
Yeah, because it would get them fucking riled up in the comments, man. I mean, because all publicity is good publicity, bro.
I have often thought about just becoming a professional rage baiter.
Yeah, just be a rage baiter. Because I think rage baiting and things you're not well versed in can be okay, but it's better when you rage bait in the shit that you already know about. That way you can continue and build off of it if it hit the right side of the internet. You know what I mean? Like you're hella knowledgeable about horror movies, so if you rage baited hella horror fans, the ones that don't like it are gonna comment, and then the ones that agree with you are gonna stick around, bro.
So just rage bait horror fans specifically.
Yeah, dude, I think it'd be a great idea because people click on that type of shit.
Yeah. There was a guy I've seen that fail. I have seen that fail, like that exact thing. My girlfriend just messaged me on Discord.
Nice.
Fizz, what are you're still trying to convince us to make a fucking Discord?
He's trying to convince you, oh, you can get a girlfriend if you get Discord, bro.
Hey,
Get
you
on
get a
the
girlfriend.
Discord, man.
If you just make a Discord. Horror is great. I love having what most people call nightmares.
It's a fucking
Fizz, if you're saying it's time to go, then we definitely got to go. That means we've been on here way too late.
Facts. Shit piss, that's a fucking edgelord ass comment that might compete with Fizz's "my kids are my heroin" comment from earlier. It's a tough one, man.
Yeah, shit piss. This is pretty edgelord shit right here.
Top comments of the night.
That's like your MySpace headline.
Yeah.
I guess you could say I have what most people call nightmares.
Yeah, just a little glimpse into my sick, twisted reality. You wouldn't understand, man.
No, Fizz, it's all good. We're gonna get off here soon too.
For sure, yeah, you're good, Fizz. Thanks for always pulling up on Mondays, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I do want to check, only because on my end it tells me that there's like 4 people on the Twitch.
Fizz, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Talking all crazy in chat, bro.
Trying to get us to say shit we can't say.
For real.
Yeah, this is not fair when chat is saying shit that I'm not allowed to say.
Facts.
And nobody can verify whether Fizz is black or white, so it works out perfectly.
Exactly. He can remain anonymous in chat.
Just so that everybody knows, Fizzlegig is a black man on the other end of this chat. Johnny does try to say that anyone he ever talks to, he gives a permanent pass to.
Nah, man, you can't take that's bait.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about taking like a DNA test, and if I were like 10% black, could say the N-word. It's not true. I'm definitely not, but it would be cool.
Dude, since when do I have 13 followers on Twitch?
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, just Twitch is saying hold on, let me verify this information.
Now we're balling. Fizz is too much, man. Jesus Christ.
Hey, dude, I have 13 followers on Twitch. When did that happen?
Now we're talking.
Dude, I literally never get on the Twitch. Yeah, fucking A. We're in double-digit followers on Twitch. Dude,
here we go.
Fuck, I'm gonna start cheating on girls now.
It starts from here, man. We got this.
I'm gonna start saying the N-word now. 13 followers on Twitch, dude. I think I can say the N-word. Shippish words are words, but YouTube does not play by that. Does not play that shit.
Thank you, Fizz. You have a good evening as well, bro. Peace.
Actually, I do know there are white people that say the N-word on YouTube.
Oh, dude, there's lots of white people that say Nick Fuentes, bro.
No, but he's not on YouTube.
Oh, he's not on YouTube. He's on what the fuck does he stream on?
He's on Rumble.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Did you watch the fucking Nick Fuentes Tucker video?
Dirty White Boy sent it to me.
I sat through the whole 2 hours. I was doing DoorDash and I watched it.
The part that was funny was when Tucker just straight up was like, "Sorry for calling you gay."
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like the only part that I really fucking laughed at. He's like, "I'm sorry for calling you gay, by the way."
The way that he just kind of quickly slid it into another. Oh, sorry, I called you gay. But that is, if you ever need an example of like how men communicate, like that's.
Yeah, facts. Real quick, my bad, bro. But as you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's facts.
People only hurt the emotions of liberal white women. Jesus Christ, and people on EBT. True, but you can say it if it is a quote. No. Yeah, no, shit piss. I could say it either way. I guess I'm saving that. Annie straight up tells me I should say the N word all the time. Like Annie is.
Yeah, but Annie also fucking vows for the murder of homeless people. So I never go with anything Annie says ever, bro.
I just mean Annie is
She's a wild one.
she's constantly playing like the devil on one shoulder because she is like, yeah, you need to go live on YouTube and like start saying the N word and say crazy shit if you want to pop off.
Yeah, but that's because she wouldn't deal with the repercussions. So
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's the schmoove. Not yet. You got to save it, like you said.
I also have been. We dropped down one Twitch follower or Twitch viewer after talking about this N word stuff.
Shit.
There was 4 people watching us on.
We're shooting ourselves in the foot, man. We got chill.
Now there's only 2 people watching live on Twitch.
Damn.
But yeah, 13. I thought last I checked, I thought I had like 6.
Hey, you never know, man.
I wish they would tell me who. Like Twitch doesn't show you who follows you.
Does YouTube?
YouTube is weird. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. You know how some people have their, you can publicly see who they subscribe to.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Those people, I think it'll show me like it'll be, oh, you have a new follower, this person. But
yeah, their privacy settings allow for it. That makes sense.
But most of the time, it doesn't. It'll show me that my subscriber count went up. It'll show me the number, but it won't show me who it was. You know, I'm definitely holding off. Maybe there'll come a time in the future when I get to say the N word on a live stream. Who knows? But as of right now, no, it is not that time.
And Fizz is still here. Nice.
Yeah, Fizz, what happened to this girlfriend on Discord? I ain't ever seen a black dude do air quotes when saying dude. Dude is my substitute word for the N word. The only black dude that ever did air quotes when saying dude is Ben Carson.
Ben Carson. Jesus Christ.
I'm one of them. You couldn't convince me that shit piss is black.
Shit piss is 1000% not black.
After that comment about what most people would call nightmares.
Yeah, facts. No black dude is saying that. You know what, Cap? Johnny might say that shit.
Johnny might say that shit, and that dude that does raps dressed up like a Joker.
Yeah, that one. Dude, have you seen the memes about that motherfucker? That shit's fucking hilarious.
Dax. His name's Dax, right?
Something like that,
yeah. She's suffering until now. What does that mean?
Back at it with the edgelord comments.
No, on Twitch. Oh shit, Piss is saying he's one of the viewers on Twitch.
Oh, thank you, bro. He's double watching. Damn, that's real as hell.
Don't
unfollow, bro.
No, that's also what Fizz does, though. Remember Fizz came over from Twitch.
So shit piss really is Fizz.
So this makes me think that he is Fizz again.
Yeah.
I'm unsubbing on Twitch now. Let me see if he really did.
Dude, I wish people would fucking sub on the Twitch. $5.
Yeah, I think Twitch, you can make more money off of less people.
Yeah, because they have to pay to fucking follow or subscribe and all that shit.
And now in Discord call, say hi.
Oh, like he's watching us while he's on the phone with his lady.
Oh. All right, well, no, we should get off here. I'm gonna go.
For sure.
Wednesday, I'm supposed to be on with Johnny, and some musician might come on.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
I don't remember the guy's name. The guy's got like 20-something thousand followers on Instagram. That's some LA musician that Annie's actually heard of. I wish I could remember his fucking name. I almost feel like it's Johnny something.
Yeah.
So there will be Gianni and Johnny.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I think Johnny said for like the first hour we'd have him on. I'm not shit piss on Twitch.
Said from shit piss. Fizz meant to send that from Fizz. Damn.
She said hi. No, shit piss is saying that his Twitch name isn't shit piss.
Oh, gotcha. My bad, Fizz.
At least I think I don't know. I'm still convinced they're the same person, but I'm not entirely sure.
That's cool. You gotta do with 20K to come on though. If he does end up pulling through, that's good.
You know, if he comes through, it'd be cool. But that is the plan for Wednesday, and then aside from that, we'll be back on Monday.
Hell yeah.
I'll try to work on something this week. I don't know. I probably won't work on shit, but I should.
Hell yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Rage bait the horror fans. You'll be in there.
I won't do that just yet.
Yeah, maybe wait
Just
till 1,000.
because I still have a goal of trying to get in with the horror fans.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Understandable.
But if I get bigger before that ever happens, then yeah, I'll just start rage baiting.
Yeah.
I need to just start. I need to start only listening to old Howard Stern and finally talking the way I want to talk. It just I haven't been able to.
Yeah,
even,
bro,
like,
turn it up.
you know, I'm at that point where I need to quit making excuses for why I don't. Like when I had the clown on Halloween, as soon as that was done, I was like, dude, I should have like just popped off way more.
Should have punked him.
Well, either that or just I don't know. I need to start thinking of like things that I kind of reuse. Like I don't know. I could have written stuff down to bring on for him. I wasn't prepared for that at all. I literally woke up that day and like listened to some of his music for the first time and then got on the stream.
Yeah.
But all right, Fizz and shit.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'm gonna hit the outro and we're gonna get out of here.
See y'all next Monday. Peace.
And we're all here today to groove and have a beautiful time together, and that it's only the beginning. Sometimes I think I'm drunk and then I realize I am drunk. Sometimes I think I'm drunk and then I realize I am